Welcome back to the Box2BOX podcast.
This is episode 82 and Arsenal are cruising at the top of the Premier League table. Can anybody catch up?
And Liverpool are back in the winning column. Are they going to be staying there, or is this just a fluke?
And Juventus appoint Napoli legend Spalletti. How will this change their outlook on the season?
All that and more on the Box2BOX podcast.
Lass uns gehen!
You ain't going home,
Your
bro.
Honor, I'm sorry. Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Also on the pitch, Mbangula starts our next. Mbangula,
She's Egyptian. Game tomorrow, would you rather Saliba or Mbappe?
Right, Saliba right now.
You wouldn't.
Saliba right now.
You're sacrificing that face when you lie. That's
Saliba right now.
Boys, episode 82, and Varvar starts it off with very questionable pronunciation there.
So my German listeners, how would rate the pronunciation in the comments? Lass uns gehen!
Considering what the original German sounded like, 6.
Top tier.
Can you pull up what it originally sounded like?
Okay.
Lass uns gehen.
Oh, that was pretty good.
You need like a little bit of the H on the
Alles
Lass
gut.
uns gehen.
Comment down below which other language.
Yeah,
you
which
should do
language you
Yeah.
want me to say let's go in?
We're running out of languages.
better. So many.
Or in.
Was-
A million languages in the world, and we still can't figure out which.
Was
one to use.
gonna pull out Japanese, but then Shohei Ohtani had to ruin our vibe this weekend.
Not for real.
It's a
Well,
rough day.
Yamamoto
not
had
only
to ruin
him,
our
yeah.
vibe.
Rough day in the office for
Japan.
some Canadians today.
Yeah,
It's actually depressing.
yeah, it's very depressing.
Like, it's actually depressing. Somebody brings it up and I actually get angry.
So for people who only really watch like soccer/football, how can we explain to them what we just had to go through basically? Mili, any team you follow really seems to really
Like
just
choke
disappoint.
right in the final. It's like
I mean,
what a
Inter
disaster.
5-0.
No, it's not 5-0. It would be like if you lost a CL final
No,
in the
the CL
94th
yeah.
minute.
You missed the pen.
Real Madrid Atletico.
Yeah, and
Sergio
you missed
Ramos
the pen.
last minute.
And
Yeah, it's
you choked, like you dominated the game.
It was
missed
like
the pen.
imagine a 3-0 lead. This is actually like this is a football
We didn't have
score.
a 3-0 lead.
Okay, maybe a 2-0 lead. 2-0, I would say this is the equivalent of. And then they end up tying it. You get back in the lead. They end up tying. Then they go
And
ahead.
their backup right
Remontada.
back. Their
Yeah.
backup right back scores the winning
remontada.
goal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
No,
say
it's not that
remontada.
bad.
I mean, PSG had
But
a
they
good
didn't
team.
come back. Like they came back, but the comeback wasn't what was crazy.
Both teams were extremely even. It was like literally at the margins that decided the whole thing. But yeah, in case you guys are wondering, that we're talking about the World Series. It was Blue Jays versus the Dodgers, Game 7, biggest game of our lives in baseball, and Blue Jays choked. The bad day to be a Canadian.
Yeah.
Not for
Yeah, it was really depressing.
Anyway, I mean, for Montrealers, it's not as bad because we don't
Bittersweet.
because we don't have to live with that. Like our city doesn't have to live with that.
But I think there would have been some celebrations downtown
For sure.
if the Blue Jays won.
For reference, I was at the Montreal Canadiens hockey game, and
Yeah.
when there was home runs, the whole arena was going crazy. So that just means that people, like everyone was just watching it on their phones.
Yeah.
I barely watched the hockey game in front of me.
You
I
know,
was just
after the hockey game, I think people stayed downtown to watch the Blue Jays
Yep.
game.
I think they were staying at the Bell Center. Could it be to watch it on the Jumbotron? Did they put it on the
Oh, I
Jumbotron?
didn't. I just ran out of there to get. I wanted to go watch the game as quickly
Well,
as
in
possible.
Toronto, they sold out the basketball
Yeah.
arena there. I forget
Yeah,
the
Rogers.
Rogers Center?
No.
the
Scotiabank Arena.
oh yes.
Scotiabank Arena.
Producers be coming in clutch there. I just know it as the Air Canada Center, but like,
Well, I mean, no one's going to watch the Raptors, so I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
Forgot
well,
about
Leafs
them.
too.
Raptors blow. So,
Leafs blow as well.
but yeah, it was a fun run though. We all got into baseball over the last
Yeah,
like
This
couple
was a
weeks.
super
so,
fun stint. It's like that girl you meet on vacation.
yeah,
You meet her on the first day, bro. You spend 2 weeks with her, and then
it's a
Can't take
pump
her
and
home.
dump.
and now I'm gone. Now I'm not watching the Jays until next fucking. But they have to be at least in like a conference final for me to start
See you
watching
next
the Jays.
October.
It's so gutting because the expectations of the Jays at the beginning of the season, bro, they said bottom of the.
They were
bottom of the AL
predicted
East.
to be
Last.
like 4th in our division or 5th in our
But
division.
they were plus 6,000 at the beginning of the season to win
Wow.
the World Series.
yeah.
It's kind of nuts, and just the fact they got there with like a bunch of scrappy guys. These guys aren't all stars, you know. But
Yeah,
at
but-
the end of the day, like the Jays spend money.
Yeah, but this summer we have Bichette, who's a free agent. We have
have to splash the cash
Shane Bieber, who's
I
a free
actually found a
agent.
good
He could
comparable for hockey. But I guess if
Yeah.
you don't know hockey, Montreal Canadiens versus Tampa Bay.
No, we
Bro,
got dominated.
We were going up against a dynasty. We were a team that wasn't supposed to
We
make
got
it there.
dominated.
we-
There was not even 1 minute at Stanley Cup final where you thought you were winning.
Game 4 when we won
Yeah.
Before we won.
in Montreal.
But no, this was honestly such an even game, and like what we saw was the Jays won games that they destroyed the Dodgers. But then every close game, they just couldn't close it out, and the Dodgers ended up winning.
The Dodgers this year, low-key had that Real Madrid about them, where it's like
Oh,
they're
inevitability.
getting dominated, but they just win somehow.
It's like Benzema Ballon d'Or season.
Exactly. Like
It's a clutch moment.
Otani dropped the Benzema Ballon d'Or on us, and you just got to game respect game. He might be, for people who are unaware, he might be one of the best athletes of all time.
I definitely agree, but it's just in this specific series, I don't think he was as much of a deciding factor.
I took points off of him.
Especially that game 7. Game 7, he choked. Like he really did not do a good job. Even at bat, like I think he maybe got on base once or twice, but like, dude, like Yamamoto, the pitcher for the Dodgers, was just
Yeah, him.
the Terminator.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
No, that's
Watching him, I don't have that much experience watching baseball, to be honest, but just seeing that guy pitch.
When you feel the fear of a guy pitching, and it's just like, dude,
Like
you
as soon as he started pitching, I don't know about you guys, but like my hopes were gone.
He
had a
has the
feeling.
aura. He walked up confident.
I had a feeling that if this game went into extras, we'd lose it. Like I knew that the way that we were.
Tuck?
Momentum.
but it
the
was
momentum
because-
shifted.
It was momentum shifting because Bichette getting pulled out for the Connor Falefa, and it was just like, dude. And then Varsho not hitting.
Oh, wow.
It was reminiscent of the when we did a pinch runner
The
for Kirk.
18 yeah, same thing. It was the 18 inning game. Like it was, you knew we weren't scoring because we had no one to hit.
Yeah.
Bichette, Connor Falefa bunted to get on base, and then, I mean, if you had Bo Bichette there, he would have probably gotten a base hit and probably
I'm curious
drove
to
in a
hear
run.
the injuries, like Springer. I want
Oh, these
to
guys
know
were
what's wrong
You
with
could
Springer's fucking rib, bro.
These
Like,
guys were cooked. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know how he even got back because they were saying anything oblique injury, like you're not making it back.
Yeah,
Your
but he was
season's
probably
over.
on. Honestly, that's probably why the second base when he got out, whatever. He must have maybe he was like. The guy's
meds.
probably pumped up on so many meds to play.
I
And
don't know.
it was cool to see the little part where everybody ran onto the field because of Jimenez.
a little scrap there.
Yeah. It wasn't
that
a
was-
scrap, but
It
was cool to see.
In baseball, they do that. As soon as they start chirping, it's like both benches are just ready,
but it's like
ready to go.
They did nothing. Like you're just walking onto the field to
Yeah.
impose yourself. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I like
funny
it,
to
though.
see.
It's cool.
It was
Yeah.
it was a good run. I'm glad baseball kind of got a little bit of a resurgence there for a good month or so.
I
in
think it got
Canada.
the casuals looking because I saw even in our Discord a couple of people were talking about it. I don't know
Yeah.
if they follow baseball, but it's like I feel it got to Europe, which I don't know if that was the case other years, but I mean it is
Yeah.
the World Series.
Well,
at the end of the
I
day.
think the game's more international now than it's ever been because again, you have the Dodgers, which half of that team is basically outsourced from Japan.
that's true. Yeah, that
So you
does
have a
help.
bunch of Japanese followers that are following the sport, and then Toronto's from Canada. Like we're a Canadian team, so like
You just got the two. You locked in two massive markets.
like international markets.
Yeah.
So I think definitely, especially in Canada, the sport's gonna have a bit of a comeback. It's been dead for a while, but now I think it's coming back, and hopefully it continues. I'm a massive baseball fan.
It
so
was also, not to cut you off, but it was
Yeah.
also Halloween weekend, which is pretty big. I mean, this literally anywhere you are in the world. Firms actually in Italy, do they celebrate Halloween?
Yeah,
they
yeah.
do. So
Not as much as North America, I would say, but they
so our weekend we had so was it Thursday night?
Yeah.
Thursday night, me, Pala Firms went out. Millie, we have to discuss why do you not want to come out with us? Like, what's the
yeah,
vibe?
it's
right
intervention. This is a Chris
Yeah.
intervention.
it was because the next day.
I hate it. It's disgusting.
Disgusting. But no, the next day there was a Halloween party like going out on the Friday. I'm like 2 nights in a row. I can't.
Bro,
me too,
double Halloween party.
And
What's the
now-
problem?
And now I'm sick.
Millie, you
I can't.
understand? Okay, I usually
killing
I don't
me.
really go out much, but Halloween weekend we make some exceptions. Okay, it's
You have
like
to.
you have to. Friday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Can't do
bro.
that, bro. I don't got that in me. I don't got that in me.
Bro,
I don't have it in me either, bro.
Yeah,
I was
you're a
exhausted
trooper,
all
bro.
day long, bro.
You're a trooper.
I mean,
And I got
couldn't do
sick,
it.
bro. You got to do it for Halloween.
You don't have to stay for the entire night. Like, you
yeah,
can
like
just
we
show
left
up.
at what time? 1 o'clock or
Yeah,
1:30?
reasonable.
Like that's
Yeah.
if you're in bed at 1:30, like
No, that's good.
basically you're in bed usually.
Nah,
I'm usually
but
in bed at like 12
me-
o'clock or 12:30.
Me,
It's an
Varvar, and
extra
Ferms
hour.
were the first 3 people to leave the
Yes, yeah, not on cap, we were. But
Business. Straight business.
it was funny. We brought 2 of our boys. They just stayed and they
Yeah.
spent the rest of the night. It was
We
funny.
brought them
It's
to Willy
cool, though.
Wonka's chocolate factory. We left
Just left
those
them
motherfuckers in there. We left.
But yeah, that was
know if
that
they
was
made it
fun.
out.
Yeah,
They
and
still
then
made
Saturday night we saw a viewer also, a couple of viewers.
Yeah.
Like you were inside. I think I was outside, and like there was a pack of 5 or 6 viewers that came up to
I
me
heard
and they
about
asked
it.
for
No,
for
'cause while I
pictures.
was
I
leaving,
heard about it.
While I
Nice.
was leaving,
Floor.
there was a pack of 5 people, and they were just talking about takes. Like they're whispering like, bro, his takes. I'm like, when I hear someone in public say, bro, his takes, I know they're talking about me as I'm walking by them.
Yeah.
It's like young guys.
Yeah,
Younger
it was
guys.
young. There was one as a construction worker and stuff. But yeah, it was fun meeting everyone. There was an Inter fan that came up to us.
Yeah.
As per with the best costume, I'm assuming.
Honestly,
It was a
super chill guy.
masquerade. So I mean, we all dressed up, fully suited up,
But with the mask.
and a mask. I had a Batman mask. Pala stole it for a couple minutes.
I didn't have a mask, nor did I wear. I wore a t-shirt underneath the suit.
It was funny because the night before, I know someone who had been to the event last year, and I called him. I'm like, oh, okay, do you want to come this year? He's like, no, I'm studying, so whatever, I can't come. He's like, you do know you need to wear a mask to this. I'm like, fuck you mean you need to wear a mask, bro? Like I thought you just show up in a suit, you know? He's like,
Yeah.
no, bro, you show up like most people are in masks.
Masquerade
What
party.
the-
I called Pala. I'm like, bro, Pala, you know, we need to show up in a mask. He's like,
$5 store.
no, bro, you don't. Trust me, bro. No,
crazy.
you don't.
You don't.
So then whatever. I go about my day and I know someone else that's going. They're like, yeah, I'm bringing a mask. I'm like, oh fuck. And so all of Saturday, I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck do I find a mask because I can't order off Amazon.
Won't
The
come in
Halloween
time.
stores are closed.
Yeah.
It was Friday. No, it was Friday. It was on Halloween.
Oh, it was on Friday. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Friday.
Bro, that's why I didn't even try.
So then
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. I found my mom had this fucking stupid Batman mask that was
Probably from one of your old costumes.
yeah,
when you were-
exactly.
you
So
were
I just
younger.
grabbed that and then
With a suit that looks good.
yeah.
It worked.
I'm not
Laura
gonna
was
cap.
dripped out.
I might have been the best dressed person there. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna
You
cap.
actually might have
Dripped
been.
down to the socks?
Bro.
You had a tux.
Yeah, I had a full
With
tux
a bow
on.
tie.
Goodness
I was on my what's Batman's name? John Wayne?
John Wayne, the
What's his name?
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, whatever the fuck.
John Wayne, the singer.
So I was on my Bruce
T-Pain.
Wayne vibes, fully
Yeah. You look dapper.
yeah, so
Yeah, we got into one.
yeah.
Must have been a zoo.
So the tickets, you had to pay for the tickets ahead of time.
course.
You know? But you don't get anything with your ticket. I
Yeah.
don't know if the European mind can comprehend. you pay
pay to get in.
$40 just to get in and you don't get a drink. Because I know in Europe when you go to clubs and stuff, it's like $20, 20 euros for a ticket and you get like a beer and a shot, you know, when you
Okay.
go in. Here it was just 40 just to walk in the building.
walk in.
You know, I have some insider information. We got the woman price.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
we got the girl price.
Yeah,
How
because
blazing
we
like that?
got it because we got it through a woman.
yeah. We got
Ah,
we
okay.
we
16
got
tickets at the
because I'm
woman's
like
price.
I'm speaking.
It
I'm,
must have been like shit. We got like 16 women.
Let's go!
And then 16 guys pull up.
yeah. So the girl price was $40. Guy price was $60.
That's
we paid
also
$40.
fucked
Yeah. But whatever, that's not right. Whatever,
Not
like
right at all.
it's not right that guys have to pay girls more than women. It should be
Equality.
Yeah.
The women had to pay 62.
Conversations.
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
No,
Okay,
no,
that's
no.
in there.
Both should pay 40.
I know. I'm just saying we're gonna bump them up.
But
Everyone's making- and the drinks cost at $30 when you go
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, no,
I
the
got
drinks
one,
were
I got
crazy.
one,
One
simple
drink?
I didn't get
G&T.
you know me. I don't go for the crazy drink. There's no flames or anything.
Let me get a Bastarac.
Let me get a gin tonic.
Yeah.
$30.
And
Why?
$30.
one of our friends got a drink for him and his girlfriend. They did a double shot, okay?
Oh,
And
nice.
$120 for 2 drinks.
Bro, I would take that drink.
Wait, shot?
I would have taken that drink
A
left it on the
double
bar.
shot in the
In the
like
drink?
let's say it was a gin and tonic or whatever. It was a double
shots
shot
of
of gin. That costed $120.
That's you leave it on the table. No thanks.
Oh no, I had one drink.
That's crazy to me.
But I had a couple of drinks beforehand.
What's okay? Don't cap. What's the most expensive drink that you guys have ever had in your life? Like where the bill showed up and you're like, this can't be.
I fucked up at a club once. I got a shot. I didn't tell them bottom shelf. They brought me the top shelf, and I was with a friend. Bro, fucking, I don't know. It was like $30, maybe even more
I
each
bought
shot.
a $38
Oh, that's rookie.
Shot?
That's
Like
a
a
rookie
shot.
number.
I got
Yeah,
a
wait.
tequila.
If not more, bro.
Okay.
I got a tequila tonic, and they asked me to tequila, and I'm like middle of the shelf.
Yeah.
And it was like $38 for the alcohol.
Okay.
The drink ended up costing like 40.
We it was with producer T actually in Dublin. I think it was like
Yeah,
we got,
Dublin, they scam you.
Oh my god, we went to the Temple Bar. It's the best, like most historic bar in Dublin. Whatever. Me and my brother we snuck out, and we go and I only had Canadian dollars on me, I only have Canadian
That's
dollars. I didn't even
shekels
think
there,
about that.
but yeah.
So I'm like, it actually had the currency exchange there, and I think we paid
Currency
what?
exchange at a pub is
Yeah,
crazy.
because they knew we were coming. They knew we were coming. I think we paid what? I think like almost $100 for like a rum and coke and a beer or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, that might, I don't know, for value for money, yours might actually be worse. But for me in Las Vegas once, okay, we before dinner, it was me, my sister, her fiance, and my sister's best friend. We go down, all four of us, and we want to get a shot right before we go to dinner, okay? So my sister's fiance says, yeah, just get me 4 shots of tequila. He says, what tequila? He says, surprise me.
No, that's
That's a
top shelf.
Rookie answer.
Top shelf. Surprise, shot it. Surprise.
Rookie answer. So then they pull out the one where you have to tap the top. What's that called?
Azul.
Yeah, Azul.
Go tap the bill. You're like, no, I don't want to tap the bill. No, tap it, bro. Tap it.
And in Las Vegas, you know, everything's like 3 times the price,
Yeah.
or 2 times the price.
Bro,
it was $100 US a shot.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
$100 US a shot.
That's worse than mine,
give that back.
obviously.
US.
Oh, but he only found out after you guys.
Yeah. He
That's
gets the bill, it's
crazy.
$400 US. He's like, what the fuck? It was 4 shots.
These guys, yeah, no, it's straight scam.
Yeah, but whatever. You live and you learn.
That's a C'est la vie situation
yeah.
at the end of the day.
Also, sorry, Ferms?
Bro, what is the economical sense behind? Like, how much could it really cost? them?
Because
Like,
they know that you are desperate. Like I'm not a drinker, so for me, I just find this crazy.
Well, no, in Vegas you're not desperate.
But they know you're not going to go walk across the street to get it.
But I think it's just more like they'll serve you first, and they as long as you're not asking the price.
I think it's low-key a scam because they know you're not going to ask for the price beforehand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they just fuck you once you get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then if you're around people, you're not going to be pulling a whole fit about it. You're going
And
to
it's Vegas because
I
like,
know-
oh, it's Vegas. I'll go win it back.
I know
Yeah.
someone who had a similar situation to me, but in Miami, and he asked like, "Bro, why is this alcohol is this expensive?" He's like, "Welcome to Miami."
Oh,
yeah, you're gonna get it too, bro.
That's a cop-out answer.
That is a cop out answer.
Welcome to Miami.
But yeah, and also in the last week, we actually had our first. So we secured a deal with the Brazilian League to we were able to stream. I think we're doing 4 more games to close the season, maybe 1 or 2 more, but 4 more games. And we have the actual game rights to the Brazilian League. So last week we had a blast. I mean, we watched
fun.
we
a
watched
little bit of a
Palme-
hiccup in between,
Yeah.
but we got to figure it
That
out.
was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny though.
So it was funny because we're doing our stream and they're like, bro, how'd you guys secure the rights? And we're telling the stream, we're talking to the chat. And we're like, bro, don't worry about it, bro. We got motion like that. We got
guys-
motion like that.
Yeah, no, let's just say we did some work behind the scenes. Next second.
stream.
Literally
second.
10 seconds later,
Banned.
you have been
Copyright.
taken off, copyright striked. So then we're like, what the fuck is
the
happening
We were
right
actually
now?
pissed. Like we were like, dude, what? Like this doesn't make any sense. Like we
No, because then
we
like
checked everything.
Then like while we're off, Varvar's looking up online like what happens if you have a strike on YouTube and it's like you can't post for a week
and stuff like that.
You have to go to copyright school.
Yeah.
What the fuck? They send us back to school. What's
yeah,
happening?
what? And we're like, dude, this can't be right. We're trying to get
But
back
then-
on IT.
But then low key shows.
Shout out to the
IT
intermediaries,
guy.
bro.
Yeah.
We got that shit taken away in
Shout
10
out
minutes.
to the IT crew. We got a little bit of motion. We got in contact with the Brazilian League. We got it figured out. We were back up and running right after
Clean
halftime.
up on aisle 6, bro.
Yeah. And
They
it was
took out the strike too. Like everything was chill.
and it was sick. It was actually sick. I was rewatching the stream like after, and it's actually insane that you get to watch like the real game
for sure.
footage as you're watching us on live stream. So I think we have a game on the 6th. That's why I'm wearing the Santos kit.
Santos Palmeiras.
Hal is wearing the
I'm wearing
Palmeiras
this for a
kit.
different reason. I know we got that stream on the 6th because that's going to be Palmeiras
Yeah.
versus Santos. But,
Neymar came back last game, by the way, almost scored an insane free kick. But whatever.
Why are we
all
at-
left that.
Okay, almost didn't score. I watched it. Didn't.
You saw the free kick?
Yeah, almost. There was no
He-
chance at him going.
He did. You remember that penalty he did back in the day where he fake kicked it one way and
Yeah.
kicked it the other
Yeah.
way? He did it for a free kick now. He ran up, fake kicked it. The goalie like moved to the left and he shot it right, but the goalie still
He's
saved
still
it.
the
But-
GOAT.
Did he have 2 free kicks?
no, he had one.
Okay, because I'm talking about a free kick where he stops right before he fake shots.
Yeah.
The wall jumps, and as the wall's landing, he shoots because he doesn't have to get it so high over the wall because they're not jumping anymore.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was a crazy.
Rage
That's
bait-
the
rage
one
bait
I'm
free kick.
talking about. But it was a crazy free kick.
Yeah, Flamengo
But
is
no,
just the biggest
I'm wearing
club in
this
Brazil.
kit because 1, just beat Juventus today, 2-0, and 2, I know there's someone out there, and I don't know who it was on Instagram, but commented like, bro, you have to address, you're supporting a team that just lost 3-0 in the Copa Libertadores first leg versus Kyoto, LDU, whatever. But we got the kid right there. Wanker, brother. You just lost
What a
4-3.
massive
Unanswered
MO
goals on aggregate. We're going to
4-0 in the
final.
second leg is
Yeah.
kind of aura.
We're
I
going
can't
to
cap.
final. And I think it's versus Ferms.
Flamengo is just the biggest club in Brazil.
That might actually be
Might have to be a watch along. Let us guys, let us know in the chat. We won't have the TV rights for this because
Yeah, no,
Copa
it's not TV
Libertadores
rights.
is crazy. But if you guys want to have a Copa Libertadores watch along, let us
I'm
know if
interested
you're
in the
interested.
halftime show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because I the thing pops up on my the old the one where it's the palms open and
Yeah,
the guy singing dun 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 dun, dun and everyone in the
Yeah.
crowd's going like this.
Yeah.
The chants are crazy.
Like I want to see the halftime show.
The football is entertaining, man. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like there's no real tactics. It's just back and forth. It's like a basketball game.
When we
but
were watching Palmeiras Grêmio, there was one of the worst tackles I've ever seen
Oh,
in
bro.
my life.
And we caught that. We caught
And
that too.
that,
We're like, what?
and that shit was a yellow card. I could not understand how that was not a red.
Studs right below the knees, and we're just like, nah, that's
That's gotta be a red.
The kneecap, not even a.
They gotta
That's gotta
stretch
be
it out. They got to bring
Yeah,
on the
it's
ambulance.
cooked.
Bro, the guy ambulance rolling on the pitch. Yellow card. It was great.
And it's funny to see like a Vitor Roque like roaming around. There's who else played good?
Andres Pereira.
Yeah, Andres
Yeah.
Pereira was playing good.
There's some ballers
Gustavo
in
Gomez, Milan legend.
Banter legend.
there. There's some ballers in there, honestly. And I honestly thank you guys for supporting us as well. If you guys were on the stream,
Not for real.
like honestly, the amount of Brazilian fans that we saw, like even after the fact, like in the comment sections
Yeah.
or whatever,
Even
it's
on our
like-
Instagram, on
on
the
our
post.
Instagram too. Like you guys are showing up, so
But
definitely tune
November
in.
6th.
Yeah, November 6th. Mark it in the calendar.
The first time, because we all four of us chose our teams. You guys can see that on Instagram.
Yep.
But me and Varvar are playing versus each other.
The first head-to-head.
Palmeiras.
First head to head on box to box. There will be a couple more, but yeah, that's gonna be a massive match.
Be there. What time is it at on November 6th?
6:30, 7:30.
7:30 p.m.
7:30
7:30
EST.
p.m. EST. Also, we gotta fucking cut this daylight savings bullshit. I don't
love
know
it.
who needs to figure this shit out, but it should not be dark outside at 4:30. But
I agree
whatever,
with
that's a
that.
whole other conversation.
That's 7:30 Eastern Standard
You
Time.
guys showed up today. You guys showed up and it was like
It's dark.
pitch black.
Yeah.
pitch black. I'm like, I don't remember it like this, bro. It's crazy. It's like doomsday.
Yeah.
Low-key Batman. I like the dark.
No, I hate the dark. Oh, bro.
Bruce
I
Wayne?
hate it.
I low-key
John
like the
Wayne?
dark.
John Wayne.
Shadows.
John Wayne.
Bro, I become so much more productive when it's dark outside.
I'm
So-
the complete
So
opposite of you.
If it's darker, I get productive even earlier.
That's crazy.
It actually the cold weather and the darkness early has actually fucked up my mood. I'm not even
Yeah,
kidding.
No, I think that's
It
normal.
happens
That's a
every
mental
year
toll.
though. It happens every year. Like every year around this time, it's like I just get a bit more depressed for some reason. Like it's not a bad depression. Like I'm not depressed, but it's like summer. You're such a high. Like every day you're like, oh, I can't wait to go out for a walk or some shit. But now it's
yeah,
like,
summer's
This is
the
worse
best.
than like everyone talks about February like it's the Grim Reaper.
yeah.
But bro, like February, I already know it's cold.
Yeah.
Like I know it's cold. I'm looking forward to this
Yeah.
to the spring. Right now it's the worst because I'm looking forward to nothing but winter.
Yeah, exactly.
Summer's
Just
over.
waiting for that
bro.
first snowfall to come.
Oh, Christmas.
I
And
guess
that-
you got Christmas.
And having to spend a shit ton of money on Christmas gifts. Whatever.
I'm going on vacation for this Christmas.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, as in I'm not getting no one gifts. I'm going on vacation.
Exactly.
That's actually
vacation.
that's a good one.
Staycation.
I'm gonna be in Florida. I'm going down with the geese.
Post some old photos of you from vacations like 6 years ago. Nah, D&D. Can't talk to me right
Down
now.
in the border.
But yeah, we can get into the football. So we'll start off in the Premier League. Chelsea Spurs was a very I'm not even gonna say entertaining because it wasn't entertaining.
One-sided.
It was just literally one side dominance. Chelsea dominated this game from minute 1 to minute 90. Enzo Maresca actually set up his team pretty well, but I think this Spurs team is actually severely overrated. I can't cap.
I'm kind of gonna agree with that. I think people are realizing that their performances are dropping, but we really saw nothing. Nothing.
They
good
have
from
one
them.
win at home all season.
That's
Yeah,
concerning.
that's not great. But is it more of a like they're not just keeping the consistency up situation? Because the thing is that on the table, like they're top 5.
yeah, that's the thing.
So like they're getting points somewhere. But obviously in these big matches, this is where you kind of need to
But
prove
if
yourself.
you if you look at the Prem table, you're one loss away from being 13th or 12th. Like
It's pretty close, yeah. definitely.
it's not like fifth place. You're like 6 points clear of fifth place. It's like you're fifth place, but next game week you could
But
be
you can say
11.
the same about all the other ones.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
So, like they're in the they're still in
But
it.
they're trending down. That's my point. They started off as a high. I remember I wasn't there that week, but when Tottenham beat Man City 3-0, like I remember listening to a podcast and it was like, holy shit, Spurs, like they actually look very good.
We
Like, this
rated
could
them.
be-
I think
We
this
rated
is
them.
really
They have good
overperforming
pieces.
XG.
Yeah, they are. They're one of the worst
17
XG teams in the league.
They have 17 goals off of 10.1 XG.
Yeah, that's why, bro. One of our friends, Xerximi Rolling, if you watch the FPL draft video, he loaded up on Spurs. Spurs assets.
Xavi Simmons. He had Xavi Simmons,
Kudus, but
someone
Kudus has like
else.
6 assists from 2 point something XG. It's like it's completely non-sustainable. I tried telling him this. That's why his team's in last.
Who else? He has a defender. No?
he had Romero, I believe.
He had he does have Romero.
Yeah,
So,
but he dropped
but their
him 'cause
defense
he's
is actually not bad. Like that's the one thing I'll give them. But even though this performance against Chelsea, it wasn't good. Their defense has actually been pretty solid statistically. So I'll give them that.
Yeah,
but,
we always say that Spurs defensively are good pieces, but attacking, like going forward, Xavi Simmons has not been that good at all.
Oh, he's been. I would argue so far this summer he's been the worst transfer of the Prem.
No,
Probably up there.
100.
Elanga's been by far the worst transfer.
I don't know. I would actually be more confident because Elanga's just not playing. That's the difference.
No, he is
Xavi
playing.
Simmons is playing and he's been absolute dog shit.
I think Elanga's 55 million pounds. Xavi Simmons wasn't 55 million.
He was
pounds.
60 million.
He was
pounds.
60. It was more.
He was 60.
Yeah.
He was more. He was
Pound?
more.
He was 60 million pounds. if
I'm
I'm
pretty
not
sure he was
mistaken.
more.
Yeah, he was around.
I'd
there.
rather even have taken the risk on Xavi Simmons than Elanga. I
that's
find
the
that was
thing.
the worst transfer this summer.
I think Xavi Simmons, you're coming in expecting such a high ceiling with the kid because it's like he's proven it on an international level, proved it in the Bundesliga as well. So it's like you're getting a good product, but he has not translated well to the Premier League at all.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because he is a player that has good technique, good skill. Like he could take over a game if he wants, but like right now in the Prem, it seems like he can't catch up. He's not keeping up the pace with it.
Yeah, and it's weird because he is very technical, but we haven't even seen that. Like
There's no space in the
there's no
Bundesliga.
space.
In the Bundesliga, there's so much space for attackers, so that a player like he actually reminds me a lot of when Jadon Sancho joined the Prem, where you can tell that there's technical ability, but the space is not there, and he doesn't have the burst or acceleration to actually beat defenders one on one.
Yeah, but
the
look at
Bundesliga, man.
Kudus
Losing
though.
credibility.
Like Kudus has
Kudus is a lot
technical
quicker
ability.
than him, a lot quicker. And
Maybe in
Kudus is a
pace.
lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
Like you can tell in his stride that there's way more purpose behind his running than a Xavi Simmons. He looks like he's kind of not even trying at times, Xavi Simmons.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Kudus, it's aggressive. Like even though statistically 2 point something expected assists, like you can tell Kudus is a level above his teammates, in my
sure.
personal opinion, when you watch Tottenham.
Yeah, and the striking situation, like they're rotating. They're rotating between Colomwani, Richarlison. Solanke's been injured for so long. Like they still don't have that main striker that scores all these goals. They're figuring it out. I think even the midfield is a problem. Like Palhinha and Bentancur. Like Palhinha does not make one pass forward.
Yeah.
So we sideways or
But you
backwards.
could have one of the two. I don't think you
Yeah.
have both of the two. Like they're missing a. Would you say they're missing a ball carrier?
I find they're missing a creative player.
Yeah.
Like if Xavi Simmons
Like
is
James
supposed to be that,
Maddison.
yeah, that would help. But yeah, Chelsea for me was dominant. Like Caicedo, absolutely dominant. Probably, like we saw Maresca say between him and Rodri, those are the best CDMs in the
The
world.
João Pedro goal was all Caicedo.
All him. That pressing was crazy.
Yeah.
He won the ball and then he gave the assist.
Yeah, that
So-
was Caicedo really has taken himself up a level since this transfer. So definitely one of the best CDMs in the world. I don't know. We have Arsenal next, so we can wait on the Declan Rice conversation. But like Declan Rice, in my personal opinion, is still better. Personally, if I had to choose one tomorrow, if I have a game tomorrow, I think I'd rather Declan Rice still. But I mean, you're talking about creme.
I mean, they're
de la
going
creme,
bad for
you
ban
know?
right now.
Yeah,
they are going
Even with
It's
goals.
it's 1A, 1B right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. And it's unexpected because you're seeing all these CDMs scoring goals like Caicedo, Gravenberch.
Rodri walked so they can run.
Yeah, legit.
They're all having their type
blueprint.
of Rodri Ballon d'Or season where you can get the offensive, but they're also like defensively. I mean, you're getting DEFCONs, but
Yeah.
we talk about DEFCONs like it's just an FBL
Yeah.
thing, but in real life, that means you're definitely doing something on the pitch, bro. You put up 15 DEFCONs every game. Oh, you're fucking.
You influence
you're
a game
bossing
with
the
that.
midfield.
Yeah,
those are
exactly,
clearances. Those
definitely.
are blocks.
And what's weird about this Chelsea team that we keep hearing it even from like our Chelsea friends is that they keep seeing this lineup and they keep saying it's not that good.
Garbage.
They're-
And before
Ass.
yes, I took this from Twitter, bro. That's a team full of non-rares on FIFA, bro.
It kind of is. Like there's a lot of gaps, but they end up doing good performances. So I think this is again Maresca masterclass.
What's the bar though?
They
like,
won.
They spent they spent 2 billion, bro. Like this shouldn't be. Like they should be competing for titles. I'm
Garnacho
sorry.
shouldn't be starting.
Like right now,
Like,
if I had
Garnacho
to
is
tell
such
you
a-
our Chelsea title contenders, you're not saying yes. You're saying no.
Looking at their form, they've actually been very good.
Beginning of the
You're
season, what
you're
he said.
not. You would not. If I had to put a percentage right now to Chelsea winning the title, I'd put like 5% or 10, maybe
That's
10.
because Arsenal's been very dominant.
But
You
that's
also
the
have
bar.
Man City in the mix now.
That's the bar. Arsenal and Man City, it didn't cost £2 billion fucking pounds to make those teams.
Well,
So that's the bar.
over time they've spent it. Yeah.
No,
Saliba, Gabriel both costed what, 30 million?
30 mil.
Yeah.
But we could.
I'm talking about
again,
Man City, but yeah.
We've talked about this so many times, like expenditure. Like they've obviously set.
Well, they're not
sold
title favorites. Forget what money they spend on the team. They're not in the title contention. in my eyes.
Title favorites. It's
Their lineup just has too many holes in it.
They're still looking at a
injuries.
dogfight for CL this season, in my personal opinion. Like, chances are they're probably one of the favorites for those spots, but that's still they're still looking at third best case scenario, in my personal opinion.
who are the title favorites then? Arsenal.
We
City,
can maybe
Arsenal.
say City after this weekend, bro. City have picked up form. We'll speak about them later in the podcast. But Chelsea, look, a performance like this definitely helps their stock, because we were low-key going into this game saying, okay, who's gonna come out here with the 3 points? And I mean, Chelsea just dominated.
Yeah, away from home as well.
I think Chelsea are just very susceptible to just lapses in their game, and then they end up getting poor results.
I mean, look at the Sunderland result.
Exactly. Like they just don't have. Sometimes they just have those mistakes, those gaps, because again, they don't have that experience as a full team. So I don't know.
It's lacking leaders.
I agree. It is.
They have no singular leader on the team.
It's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like very, very good performances, looks very
Jekyll and
cohesive.
Hyde. I remember we had him joke once that we were all laughing our ass off at Jekyll and Hyde. Do you guys remember that?
No.
One time at a recording, Mili said Jekyll and Hyde, and we were all pissing our pants.
I don't remember.
I don't remember this.
I'm surprised you guys don't remember it.
I don't remember this.
Might have to. Maybe someone in the comments knows. But
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw this clip where Thomas Frank went up to Jed Spence and Van de Ven after the game. They completely iced him, did not give him a single word, and walked straight to the dressing room. Has Thomas Frank officially lost the dressing room at Spurs?
Well, I think there's a way to solve that is both those guys drop next week. Guaranteed.
I agree.
That could
even if-
either make the situation worse or it can make it better.
But the way that they aired him walking off,
Yeah, I know.
an
that's-
apology to me doesn't do it, because you just got aired in front of the whole world.
Yeah.
Like, because then the players, they slowly start having a small revolution bit by bit.
The fact that it was made so public, like you did that publicly on the pitch, where Thomas Frank is walking towards you, and it's just you just wave him off,
Yeah.
and he's looking back. He's like, you could tell he's pissed.
Yeah.
And they booed you off. The Spurs crowd booed you off too.
Yeah.
It's not like okay, everyone's happy. It's just Jed Spence and Van de Ven. Like right now, it seems like the atmosphere at the club's very negative. Like like I said, they won one home game so far this season. The home crowd thought they were getting this progressive, front-footed manager under Thomas Frank, and it's been the complete opposite. They've been one of the most pragmatic teams in the entire league.
Again, things take time. I think Thomas Frank has earned himself the benefit of the doubt, and that he could turn things around. But if the players,
Where has he earned
I was
himself
going to
this
say, I don't
credit?
think he has. I think
I think.
Look, I don't think you make that
considering where
appointment
they
and
came
sack him
from
in
last-
2 months. But
Yes. But again, I don't think he deserves to be booed. Like, it's not like they're on like a 5-game losing streak.
but he's
or
never
anything.
managed a team like this. He's never managed a team with expectations.
Well, I mean,
Tottenham have expectations.
yeah, that's one of the questions.
Well, expectations is to be competitive after spending a shit ton of money in the summer. Like, you have expectations. At Brentford, if you did well, it's a positive. So when you lose, it's not a negative.
I don't know.
Brentford didn't they have an insane away record last season?
Last year they were one of the highest scoring teams in the league, and I don't remember if they were either insane at home or insane away.
Yeah,
I don't
forget
remember
which one it was.
I think they were good
Brentford
away. Yeah.
I think it was Brentford away.
Yeah, and at home they were absolutely
Low-key the same
terrible.
shit this season
Yeah,
again
it's
under
low-key
Thomas
the
Frank.
same. So,
But I'm saying this is a different managerial job. It's
I
one
agree.
with expectations, and when like some managers, I'm not being a doomsday type of guy right now, but some managers under the pressure of a big team just can't do it.
I don't know what's happening behind the scenes then if there's such a rift between him and the players. Like I don't think we know the whole story, but I mean, like at the end of the day, if the players are dissatisfied, then it's going to show on the pitch.
and he's one of the good guy managers. He's
I know.
supposed to be like one of the nice ones. So like I don't understand what Jed Spence and Van de Ven are getting so mad about. Like you used to have Mourinho as manager. I mean, Ange seemed like another good guy manager, but like what's going to happen here? You're not going to get a nicer manager. If let's say Thomas Frank gets sacked, you're going to get a disciplinarian probably who comes in.
And then
My-
let's see if you get upset.
My guess is that they were probably talking about like some tactics that they didn't agree on.
Well, Jed
Because-
Spence got rinsed the entire game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the
So
entire game.
He's like the last person who could have talked.
Yeah, but maybe Jed Spence in his mind, he's like, bro, this guy set me up for failure tactically. Like
That's what I'm thinking.
maybe he's like
90 minutes of getting like
rinsed.
rinsed will do that.
Bro made Pedro Neto look like a serious footballer. And that's difficult to do. FPL pickup?
FPL asset.
FPL drop.
FPL asset.
By the way, guys, there was a trade that went down between
Bomba.
Well, actually, me and Ferms made a trade also. So
Yeah, and I got fleeced.
let us know in the comment section.
Disappointed Ferms.
So Ferms traded. You traded Pedro Neto to Mili for Xhaka.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys play FPL. If you play FPL, let us know what you think in the trade in the comment section. And also, I traded with Ferms. I traded in Malik Thiaw. Had to abuse a bit of that Milan nostalgia.
It's not Milan nostalgia. I still believe Thiaw
head.
has been. We don't have Newcastle here today, but Thiaw has been very good according to
And
Premier League fans.
I got Anderson.
Joaquin.
Clean sheet first week into the trade.
Defcons?
No defcons. But,
Really?
I mean, 6 points. We take that, no?
Yeah, well,
So you
clean
do,
sheet.
no, because you don't believe in Fulham. You believe in the Defcons.
No, I do believe that Fulham's defense is better than advertised.
Better than
why is the
Newcastle.
entire-
They've had one of the hardest fixture lists in the league.
They're not better than Newcastle though.
Oh, they're not better than Newcastle's, but I mean, Anderson's going to get defcons at a way higher clip. He just didn't happen. He played Wolves with a man down. You're not going to get many defcons, you know? So, but
Anyways.
Wolves sacked their manager too. Crazy. But we'll see if that Strand Larson remontada happens.
Anyways, as it stands, FPL, Living Saliba Loca beating
Oh yeah.
Bruno.
Talk your shit.
Dos
Talk your
Tres, by the way.
shit.
No,
He
I'm
always
not
talks
gonna-
his shit when he
He
wins.
always talks.
Go ahead.
Like I said when I entered, if I had to lose to someone, Mili, I'd lose
That's
to you.
actually cuck.
Cock.
And I'm glad this is clipped.
And what's crazy, you guys
It
don't know
took
the
10
whole
weeks
story.
to beat me, guys. It took 10 weeks.
You guys don't
Live
know the
that.
whole story. This guy all week yapping. Millie, want to do a side bet? Want to do a side? Try to get a bit off the top
Bro,
too.
he could have rinsed me money because
You trying to
but
get me
he's
off
not a
the
betting
top.
man. Like he said, I'm not a betting man.
I'm not a betting man.
He dropped a
Stands by.
60 bomba on you, huh?
Yeah, he might drop a 70 bomba depending on what Pickford does tomorrow.
But then he ripped me about Millie. You didn't do any waiver pickups. Yeah, all right, if you don't want to play it, then just
But
say.
low key,
Don't wanna play
if
it,
I
say it.
didn't mention
And then-
that, you wouldn't have gone and picked up Tyler Adams.
Yeah.
But you were yapping, y'all. You were yapping the whole time, bro.
Brother, we told you about Tyler Adams.
No, I did the research.
No. Research. You're right in front of
This
us.
guy was
I
on his
did
phone for
research.
20. What do you think about Tyler
After
Adams?
waivers. He missed waivers.
I said, what do you think about Tyler Adams?
Yeah,
He
he's
said,
gonna pick him up.
He's all right. I said, okay. Okay. No problem. 6-point bomba.
Crazy work.
We take that all the way to the bank. But listen, we live to see another day. Living Saliba.
So basically, before the week, I went from a 9-point lead at the top of the table to after this week, I lost, and I'm still have a 9-point lead at the top of the table. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I lost to a
Eau de
guy that's
Parfum.
never dropped 60 points in his life, and this week decided to drop 6.
Eau de
I mean,
Parfum.
they might say this is a step back, but for me, it's just a step sideways. You know. So
I did a
I agree
Liga.
with me
I
too.
did a Liga
That's
survey.
The only two teams that mattered stayed the same amount of point difference. So nothing really
Crazy.
changed in the league, to be honest.
honestly, Pala, I'm looking more at this brother's squad than yours, to be honest.
brother.
In my rearview
Millie, how
mirror,
much you dropped
Holy
right
glaze
now?
off.
What are you at?
61.
Yeah, you would have beat me this
in my rearview mirror, I'm more looking at. There's two cars in my rearview mirror. One's picking up more speed, and that's a Sliven Saliba Loca train.
Puta madre.
Really?
Okay. We shall see, but we can't get
Thanks
too
for
ahead of
coming
ourselves. Can't get too ahead of ourselves here.
But no, I mean, I respect Millie's team.
fair enough.
Imagine what's scary though is that Millie's team could actually be even better.
Yeah, because he dropped Cherky. Who else did you drop? Cherky,
Bruno
Welbeck,
G.
Welbeck.
Marmouche.
Bruno G. I still have Marmouche.
No, but if you weren't shit at the beginning, then you wouldn't have gotten
But that's
Voltamade,
why.
so it's a whole
Like,
domino
I dropped
effect.
Welbeck for Voltama.
Yeah, you did good.
So like I had to do it.
Well, you kept Fulkrug though. Wait.
No,
You had Mateta.
No, that was after the fact.
that was after.
No, full crook stayed.
No, wait. Could it be that?
Who'd you trade? No, you had Nicholas Jackson.
Nico Jackson.
Nico Jackson. So I don't know what I did there.
You dropped Welbeck instead
Who
of
let him
Fulkrug.
cook?
Anyway,
Anyway,
I should have kept Welbeck. But yeah, so
you guys need to stop helping Millie.
Yeah, and honestly, now there's no more help.
Now there's no more help. Before they were trying to help a poor boy. They were saying like, "Oh,
'Cause-
Millie,
'cause-
here you go. You don't know much about PL."
Because
30
after
points.
this week,
Here you go.
Varvar's first team is in first place, and my academy is in second place. So like,
brother.
low key,
Bro, it's Chelsea and Strasbourg.
Millie's not second.
exactly. Like my
Bro,
B
most
team
of that
is in.
team-
This is like Girona when
Most of that
Girona
team
made
is not
CL.
even my original team, bro.
You're still third though.
Holy glaze off.
Am I still third? 100%?
You're four points behind me, I'm pretty sure.
I think I was 3 points. You had 16. I was at 13.
Yeah. Yes. Millie's gonna be in second after this.
So
week.
my 4 points in front of Firms?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's possible. Yeah.
Millie's at 13 points. I know that for sure.
Okay. So then yeah, we'll be tied.
Well, Millie's gonna be ahead of you. I think he has more points.
I don't
to
know.
be
We'll
honest.
have to- I don't know. It
Possible.
depends the difference.
After a 61 bomba, potentially 70
I
bomba.
dropped a 51 bomba.
Okay, we'll see.
So
But yeah, now moving on to the title leaders right now, Arsenal versus Burnley. Low key, I look. This was at the same time as Man United Nottingham, so I didn't catch the full game, but I have that goal rush. I watched goal rush, so you know Man United Nottingham was the main game, and then they show you like highlights in other games. Looked like Gyökeres low key dropped his best performance potentially. In
I was watching Arsenal Burnley over the United game, unfortunately. But no, I mean Gyökeres, I said it like 2 weeks ago on the podcast. I still think he's shit. This is the same thing as a Havertz situation. One good performance against Burnley doesn't change my opinion on him.
We looked at his goals are against Leeds, Burnley,
And Nottingham Forest. 4 goals.
So I mean, like if you have Gyökeres against like a Bournemouth, like it's not looking like a return in FPL, but whatever.
Yeah. He looked good. He looked very,
did.
very good. He found space. He was good at link up. But then you put that versus Konate. When Konate's on your ass and not Esteve and pause. And then it won't look so good. So I won't even talk. There's no point of talking about it because you just know it's versus the shitty teams. And midweek, I don't know who Arsenal's playing in CL. They're playing on the Wednesday.
Probably a dog shit team.
Yeah, then maybe he'll get a return there too, and people are gonna think he's on great form. But come next weekend, I expect the Gyökeres to return to the mean. But aside from that, the
they
Arsenal
play Slavia Prague. That's a Gyökeres hat trick.
Yeah, that's a hat trick right there. But aside from that, in the Arsenal Burnley game, I mean, there's not much to say. Burnley isn't great, and Arsenal
horrible.
Arsenal were just good. I mean, solid at the back.
I think we can pencil in Burnley for 20th place in the Prem. I can't cap.
We hit on that one at least.
Yeah, maybe either them or
Wolves.
we'll see Wolves after the managerial change. But I think I'm pretty confident putting Burnley 20th.
I don't think it can get worse for Wolves.
I agree. And then this
You
is
think
like their bottom.
kind of rebound? You think maybe a slight rebound?
You know what? Their team is pretty bad on paper.
That's the problem. Like, there's been no upgrades really in any
To
position.
me, like Strand Larson is probably who they could sell for the most, and he's not that great. So
You still get relegated even with Strand Larson.
who else would you guys say are their good players?
It's literally just Strand Larson. That's really
Which
it.
midfielder did they buy this?
Krejci's not bad.
Arias.
Arias hasn't even been playing well.
Yeah, I know.
It's just Strand Larson. It's literally just Strand Larson and Andre, the center midfielder, is pretty good.
They sold Cunha and Ainuri in the same summer.
Yeah.
So it was expected for them to drop.
Yeah, well, Brentford
squad
sold,
level.
Brentford sold players too.
Yeah, but
Even
Brentford
Bournemouth.
is good at
Bournemouth
replacing.
Bournemouth sold the whole back line.
Who? Yeah, Bournemouth. Yeah. Yeah, but again, these are two clubs that replace them pretty well.
And Wolves in multiple seasons has not gotten major investment. I remember in the past they got major investment, used Jorge Mendes to get all the Portuguese players.
They should have
The
continued
last couple of years they have not spent money at all. If you guys have been peeping, like they really have not spent any money. So I don't know. It's kind of not looking good for Wolves. Linked to a couple managers, the Middlesbrough manager. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm not confident, but we'll see.
Gabriel, another massive week,
Bro.
Another clean sheet.
bro. Gabriel in FPL, that's my best asset right there.
Gabriel's might be the most satanic individual in the sport.
I mean, why we're not going to talk about Manchester United scoring on 2 set pieces?
Okay, but whatever, bro. Like, so when we do it, this is literally a Riz versus
No, because I don't complain because I'm the.
It doesn't matter how it goes in.
I'm the
Just matters that it goes
genesis
in.
of my Arteta is the genesis of this. You're
No,
just
stop lying. Brentford have been doing the set piece bullshit for years. You're just catching on now because you think it's Arteta set the wave.
who's our set piece coach?
Jover. But honestly, Jover actually no, replace this. Jover needs to be sent to El Salvador. Set pieces are ruining the sport. It's official. Like I can't watch through a game right now without stressing for corners and throw-ins.
I think it's a fad. And it will go away once teams start doing more defensive set piece practice.
But it's always been there. Set pieces have always been there. It's just the fact that people are taking advantage of it. Like, that's not anything wrong. That's just getting better at the sport.
I have a solution. Make it 6 seconds. You have 6 seconds to throw the ball in or like 10 seconds to take a corner.
I don't agree.
You should not. The game is so boring now because of these set pieces. Arsenal should not be on a title charge with 70% of their goals coming from set pieces. That's just not how it should be.
Well, 70%, but they scored what, the second most goals in the Prem? So
Even worse.
no, I
That's
mean
a
they
lot
have
of set
17
pieces.
xG, they have 17 goals. Like it's fair. Same like United. You guys have 17.8. We have 17.2.
70% of the goals are set pieces. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
You want me to check Manchester United set piece?
Gabriel's on pace for 12 goals and assists in the Prem.
I understand. I understand. It's like obviously like not nice to watch that most of their goals are set pieces, but they're goals. Like there's no. If anything, I agree. You should add some time limit, maybe 8 seconds, so that they speed up. Because at the end of the day, all we're watching, and this is not Arsenal, but we've seen it at the World Cup. Like I remember Argentina was wasting so much time on set pieces, and that just the game just should be faster.
But look at what they did with goal kicks. I feel like goal kicks now are severely sped up, and it's good.
Exactly.
I don't want to. At the end of the day, this is an entertainment sport. We all watch the game for entertainment. I understand there's like integrity to the game, and I think that should be taken into account. I don't think though that 50 seconds on average per throw-in is good for the sport.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
That's gotta get
I
fixed.
think it's more of a throw-in issue that I have. Like for me, free kicks and corners, like that's always been normal to me. But because the player has to go to the corner, set up there, and then make sure everyone's ready. Ref has to blow
Next
it.
thing you know, there's 7 corners. We wasted 7 minutes, and then there's 1 extra minute at halftime.
At the end of the day, if you're getting 7 corners, like you're getting good chances. But like for a throw in that could go 50-50 either way, like I see that as time wasting. Like brother, you have the ball in your hand already. You know what I mean? So it's like I would be more in favor of implementing something to stop long throw in times rather than corners and free kicks.
It's hard because what's the distinction between like why do I give more time for a corner than a throw-in? I have to get my men in the box for a long throw. If a long throw versus a corner, if they're next to each other, to me, if Coyote's throwing the ball, he's getting it as far as the corner is going anyways. So if I want to call my men into the box, I mean, whether it's a corner or a throw-in, I should be able to.
So sprint, motherfucker. If you really want that long throw so bad, get there before the 10 seconds is
Like
up.
for me, like a throw-in is not like a direct offensive action. Like a corner is an offensive action, like clear offensive action. But like a long throw-in or a throw-in in general, like it could go.
But now it has become an
left to right.
offensive action. Like now you have people like Coyote who could throw the ball like in the box and somebody could head that. So,
but I
obviously
think there
using
should
that.
be no discrimination between a long throw and a regular throw-in. Like a throw is a throw.
I agree.
So-
It's just a time limit would be good.
But it's just people. I think it's just people right now trying to find a tangible way of countering the set piece goal count. That's the only thing it is. Because if no one was scoring from throw-ins or free kicks, then no one would give a shit about the time it's taking.
Yeah.
People are just trying to find a because you can't just say a cop out. Oh, just stop conceding set piece goals.
Yeah.
So you say, oh, make the throw-ins and the corners take less time so that they can't set up for it. But like, bro, it's like football. Like you want to fucking catch the ball, get a
Some
good
of them,
wide
they're
receiver.
literally just launching that bitch into the fucking box. Like Brentford allowed a goal this week. They just launched that bitch into the box, and Collins headed it directly into his own net.
But I don't think that's negative. It's more, what's negative about it is the time that it takes. Because that takes away from actually playing with the ball.
I don't even find it's that bad.
I feel like
the timing.
No, it's bad.
It was only bad in the Brentford game. That's the only game this season I watched that was like, holy shit,
Bro,
this is actually
it's bad. Like
I could care less if you score with a throw in or not, or just a nice shot, but just the times.
For me, it's a flopping, bro. Like, forget
Flopping
Premier
is
League.
bad,
Like,
yeah.
it said,
Flopping
like, the
in
last
general,
Juventus game, bro, like, fucking 20 minutes was wasted just on the floor with lots
Yeah,
of
that
players.
also doesn't help.
Today, Milan, bro, every time something happens, somebody's on the floor touching their nose, their balls, I don't know. Like, every 5 seconds, there was something happening.
Italian football.
It's that's frustrating to watch because it's like we all know, like, we're watching it. Like Pavlovic ran into the back of another player and then falls on the floor.
But then they're always going to find, like, these rats like Diego Simeone. They're just going to find ways to time waste.
Yeah.
They're going to do something.
cause a
bro.
scene, cause a commotion, get a red card, has to go on the field, come back. Like
They're gonna start tactically taking yellows. Guys on the bench that are not playing are gonna tactically take yellows to waste 20 seconds.
Yeah, like,
I'm
people
surprised
abuse
Diego
it.
Simeone hasn't used that one yet.
people abuse it. I find it's just very abused. It's you have to curb the abuse of it. But
So they need to find a way of limiting time waste. Like I don't know how stop time. What do you call that? Stopwatch.
Yeah.
Like basketball games or hockey games have.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Would
well,
that work in
it's
football?
like a shot clock?
I agree. Like you just fucking pop up like in NBA. There's like a shot clock.
Yeah,
in the
how
back of
difficult
the,
is
Yeah.
that?
behind the backboard.
you see how much time you have per possession.
Yeah.
You know.
No, not like that. I would never do that. I'm just saying like you stop the
No.
clock when the ball goes out. Like I don't know.
So you have a
Okay.
45 minute running clock.
Yeah.
But then
It
when the
stops
ball
every
goes
time.
out, it stops. And then when it
But they
ball
were
goes
trying
back
to do that. They
I
were
was
trying to do that,
saying-
but just add time at the end.
I was saying something else. I was just saying, yeah, you could do that because that's what they're supposed to do technically.
That's what they should do.
But I was just saying, like, as soon as the ball goes out for a throw-in, there's a 15-second timer or something.
Yeah, something like that too could work. But
like a pitching clock in MLB.
yeah, I agree. I
Yeah,
think something
true.
like that would be.
Like, you can do whatever
Very
you
well
want in that time
implemented.
period, but as soon as that 15-second hits, you better be throwing the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
And then if you don't do it, it switches possession. Like if it's a throw in, it goes throw in the other way.
So I think that's a little bit too revolutionary now.
But all this work basically just to curb Gabrielle scoring every week. Which is
The Gabrielle epidemic. We are
This is
here.
the Gabrielle
we are
rule.
here.
That's
We
what they're
are,
gonna call it.
Sports.
we are here. Honestly, plus aura. Honestly, it moves him up the all-time
Yeah,
rankings.
the
I can't
Gabrielle
count.
rule.
he's dominant in the air.
Honestly, I think he might be the most dominant set piece defender we've ever seen in the sport
It's very
in my lifetime.
I think it's more
like
of a recency
receiving
bias.
from the set
Yeah.
piece.
Bro, like
Every time the ball seems to get to him, and it always goes in the back of the net.
Trying to think
every
of a
single
couple.
time.
I mean, Sergio Ramos popped up in my head. He
bro,
was pretty
every
dominant.
corner
Pepe,
Arsenal gets, they pan to Gabriel walking into
Yeah,
the
it's
box.
ridiculous.
It's like Hollywood
Terminator.
cinematics. It's like,
But it's just a magnet. Like it doesn't make sense. Even if he doesn't hit the net, he's still hitting the ball.
And his head is always at the top of the
bro,
whole bunch.
it could fucking bounce around 12 times. It ends up on his foot somehow.
It makes sense.
His head.
He's getting assists. He's already evolved to a new level. He started fucking headering the ball to his teammates so they could score.
Yeah. I've always wondered why they never really took
Abuse
advantage of corners, get someone near post, kind of just flick it back.
Even
Kinda get something like that.
Cucurella has done it a couple of times for Chelsea, which is
to flick it back.
yeah. He's always the first one to head it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to see, but
But I mean, in NFL, if you have the guy that jumps the highest, you have the guy that can catch
He's Calvin
the ball.
Johnson.
It makes sense to me.
He's Calvin Johnson. Just launch that bitch up to him.
Megatron.
You're going to
He's
find a
just-
way
as long
to
as
come
you put it
down
in
with
the air.
it.
As long as you put it in the air, it's there. bro.
Yes.
what
Bro,
it is.
Calvin Johnson, I don't know if you guys know who Calvin Johnson is, okay? This guy was on the worst team you would ever watch in your life in the NFL. This guy was on 0-16 teams for the Detroit Lions. But this was the best wide receiver you've ever watched in your life. All the quarterback had to do was just throw it as far as you can and as high as
to him.
possible.
Straight
And
to
he would they triple teamed him every play. There would be 3 defenders on him every play and he would still catch that shit.
still went 16 though.
They called him Megatron.
Yeah, he would I don't even know if he ever played a playoff game.
I don't think so.
But his
it's
team
very
would lose.
possible. Matt Stafford was there.
His team was
Well, it was an elite QB, and he was the elite wide receiver, and that was about it.
if you put CR7 prime on this Burnley team, that's what you have. So you're never playing CL, but you know CR7 is
You know you're
fucking
watching
insane.
greatness.
And then he retired super early because he had so many injuries and stuff. But he was a first ballot Hall of Famer and he retired before 30. I think he retired at 28.
Wow.
he was like a Van Basten, but without the Ballon d'Ors. Same vibe.
Basically.
Same vibe. But
Yeah.
But basically, all this to say, Arsenal, Premier League favorites. Could we solidify that now?
Yeah, I mean,
If they don't win this season, I'm saying this
This
right
is a
now.
massive choke job.
Failure of a season.
Yeah.
Like there's Arsenal choke job, Blue Jays, Inter 5-0.
Oh, you're putting Inter 5-0.
Inter 5-0. Arsenal, Blue Jays.
Agreed.
Agree to disagree then.
You broke the scale. You really broke the scale.
Agree to disagree.
Anyway, the next game was Liverpool, Aston Villa, and low-key Oracle on Pal FC's part. I kept them in the power rankings. I said, don't let the dip of form
Come on.
make you
Holy
think
cop
that
out.
this team is that shit.
It
They are not as shit as you guys were
Bro.
saying they were.
Liverpool are finished. This is a one time. Trust me, brother. I had Ten Hag as manager. There's these results that come back that make you think that you're back, brother. These bald Dutch managers need to be banned.
It's Aston Villa. It's not like it's not like
Okay,
it's Burnley.
so Liverpool, the last 5 games, last 5 games in the Prem, they lost all 5. How did the teams play against them? Just launch that bitch up to
didn't
your
lose all
tall
5.
striker. They lost the last
Why are we
5 Prem
lying?
games. We're not lying. By the way, Ten Hag never lost the last 5 Prem games. Never lost 5.
Tweet
Prem.
regurgitator.
So the 5, I don't know if Unai Emery just didn't scout Liverpool for some reason, but the game plan against Liverpool
4.
is very simple. Just launch that bitch up to the striker, somehow get the second ball and score. And it's very easy. They allow a shit ton of goals. Aston Villa tried playing tiki-taka around Liverpool. Never going to work. Liverpool dominated. This is a fluke because they're going to end up dropping points again, get dominated by these teams that play long haram ball. And Liverpool, you're not making CL this year. I can
Side bet
confidently say
Varvar
that.
for
Wow.
Oh no, Man City, Liverpool. Never mind.
Well,
Did
now
not say CL.
Man City, they might actually do well again because Pep is never going to play haram ball, just launch up to Haaland. Maybe he'll try it.
So these tactics are gonna get them wins, but they're not.
He's playing against teams that Liverpool fit against. 70% of the league now, like Arsenal would completely dominate Liverpool from minute 1 to minute 90 with Gyökeres up top. Or Marino even too, to be honest. Like,
didn't they play? They lost.
Yeah, Liverpool won.
yeah, and Liverpool scored. It was a Dominic Szoboszlai free kick. That game was not whatever. I'm of the idea Liverpool are still frauds. Personally, that's my opinion.
I mean,
We'll see. Time will tell.
it's gonna take some time to click with all these players, but there was a couple of changes. I saw
Verts got megged on the edge of the box.
I saw that too.
I watched that live.
I saw Robertson started which was, good to see because Kerkez has been absolutely awful. And
Scored last game though, but
Kerkez, a little rinky-dink goal.
Count that. Crazy.
Verts benched
still
again.
actually ass.
yeah.
No,
Has not improved
like
at all.
I watched. I was going on and off the game because it was happening at the same time, and then he kicked the ball. At one point, I tune in. Oh, this was the same.
Yeah,
time as
he
Juve
passed the
game.
ball directly out.
And he just like
I saw
kicks
that.
the ball, long ball, and I'm like, holy shit, bro, what did he see? Bro, it's
we're seeing
Gakpo and
goals.
Solo, and I have Gakpo and FBL. I'm like, holy fuck, Gakpo breakaway. They pan,
No
just
one's
no one
there.
there, and then you see it pans back to Verts, and Verts just goes,
Yeah.
throws his hand up.
It must have been like a pattern of play or something that like he just maybe.
Pattern
Bro,
of this
again,
guy's not
pattern of
recognizing
Ugarte
shit
right now,
all,
pattern
bro.
of nothing.
You can recognize more
Yeah,
patterns
that's
than Verts.
crazy.
But again, I think Varvar was saying this. He's missing, like, these are just misplaced pass. Like, this is confidence because a guy just doesn't shoot the ball outside of the field.
Well, a shit
Like,
player
it makes-
does.
Like,
When it's
no,
a
it
Prem,
doesn't
say
make
he's a
sense.
shit player.
When it's
Doesn't
the
make
Prem
sense.
and everything's a lot quicker, bro, the Bundesliga, we need to discuss the Bundesliga and why you do not buy players from that league in the Premier League.
He's missing like 2-foot passes.
The Bavarians.
Verts, Havertz, Sancho, fucking Haaland's the only hit in the last decade.
Okay, the Bavarians. I know. I said the train has left the station, and it's definitely we're fucking already we're a couple gates down. You know,
You're in the Swiss
we're
Alps
already
now,
done.
bro.
Yeah.
Coming to Italy?
So basically, why the fuck are we starting our backup team and destroying Bayer Leverkusen, who are gonna make CL
Or,
in Bundesliga 3-0? Like, how shit is this league? I'm sorry. This
Or just how good is
league is a
Bayern, bro?
joke, bro.
Yeah, I think Bayern is just exceptional.
But
right
what
now.
Yes,
do they see in Vincent Company,
but
bro?
man,
Crazy.
like, okay.
They just
Arsenal-
spawned Carl. Like,
Yeah, but fourth Leverkusen right now are
Oh, that
fifth
other
in the
left
league.
winger. Who's the guy that started?
Bischoff, he's actually
oh yeah,
good.
Bischoff.
I call him Biscoff.
Yeah,
Biscoff
like the cookies.
But Bischoff is actually very good. He was a Hoffenheim wonder kid.
But again, you see, you're talking about
yes,
good players.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if Arsenal, or let's say Arsenal are the PL equivalent of Bayern, Arsenal are not pulling up with their fucking B team and youth academy to play fifth place teams.
Yeah, no.
You're not.
I mean, Leverkusen, we still don't know what they are.
Well, under the new manager, they've been very good in the Bundesliga. In the Bundesliga, they've been very good. They're in
Didn't they-
fifth place right now.
they lost
They
to the
won.
CL.
They won their last 5 Bundesliga games. I
Didn't
think
they
before this.
lose in the
That
CL like
sounds like
7-2 or something?
missing-
Yeah, I'm saying in
PSG.
Bundesliga, they've been scoring like 4 goals a
Fully
game.
protection cover.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what we're talking about.
lost
The
7-2 in
Bundesliga,
cover.
no?
Yeah.
So that makes it even worse if they're losing in CL but winning every week in the Bundesliga.
I agree, bro. The
Yes,
Bundesliga's ass.
This year specifically, though, because I feel like a lot of talent left the Bundesliga this summer, like a lot, and
They got rated.
yeah.
Voltemade, even someone like Xhaka. Like that was a crucial
Yes.
piece for Leverkusen.
Xavi Simons.
went to Sunderland.
Yeah.
like there's a bunch of players that left the Bundesliga in recent
Ekitike.
years. And
Oh, guys,
it feels like
Ekitike, oh my
like
God.
they haven't
an all-star.
replaced them. They haven't replaced them properly. So we'll see.
But again, all these players developed in the Bundesliga. So like, even if there's a gap year where it's like you're kind of seeing up and coming players, but like they're not just fully there yet. Like, it'll take time. Like
They'll refresh.
they'll refresh.
Next year, you'll see the
Another crop.
Chanuzun will then get sold next year for like 16 million. And
Burkhardt.
It's going to continue.
Where's Burkhardt?
Burkhardt, he was
Monaco?
at well, I don't know. Like he was at Mainz. I don't know where he is now. He's at Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like,
Frankfurt.
linked to Milan.
Left it?
Santiago Jimenez sold? Are we officially saying Santiago Jimenez is dog shit?
He didn't play today.
Because he was ass.
Why?
because he's ass.
Got benched. Frank Kunku.
And Kunku though was ass.
better.
Kunku was all right.
Oh,
was
brother.
ass.
He
Our,
looks out of shape.
Our Chelsea friend said that Nkunku looks like a fat ass. That's what I got told.
I kind of agree with that.
Little bit,
But that's
Hairline also.
Fitness issues.
I don't know if you've seen that hairline.
I like his new hairstyle.
Yeah, but I don't know,
like-
for some reason, like the front was kind of down and then it went up.
Yeah, I don't know what he was cooking there. But
Yeah.
He was.
We'll talk about the Nkunku hairline later.
He was definitely invisible.
On the extended pod, we'll talk about Kunku hairline.
The next game, I don't know if you guys would say this is a surprise, but Bournemouth haven't been that good as of very late. They
Going
haven't
into
been
the
that
game,
good.
they were second place, though. Going against
Yeah.
Man City,
They
they
were
were.
there.
But like last week, they lost
No,
They lost
Crystal
last
Palace? Wasn't it Crystal Palace?
No, that wasn't
the
last
3-3
week.
was 2 games ago, and I'm pretty sure Bournemouth lost last week. But check that. Man City wins 3-1 versus Bournemouth, and I mean this is the Erling Haaland show.
But
No,
this was-
Krupi scored 2 goals against Nottingham Forest.
Oh,
Oh,
sure,
no,
sure.
Krupi scored a goal and I think on an assist, if I'm not mistaken.
But no,
you-
honestly, this game, watching this game, it was very, very risky how Bournemouth were playing. I don't like extremely high line, and especially on that first Haaland goal, like what 11, 12 minutes in, it was like boom, boom, boom. It was like, I think Foden assisted. Could it be? If I'm
Well,
not.
Cherki had two assists, and
Cherki
then
assisted,
Foden.
but Foden assisted the
first
goal. No, the
On
Nico
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly goal.
Oh, the O'Reilly goal. But again, it was just extremely quick plays. Then Haaland just he destroyed that highlight.
Yeah.
Destroyed it.
He could have had a first half hat trick.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was down to Mili. I'm like, Mili, you know, the only chance I have is if Haaland scores 4 or 5 goals. At one point, I actually believed it was gonna happen.
No, it was like 20 minutes. It was like 2-0. I was like,
The belief.
I'm like, wait.
And then Haaland got a breakaway, but he missed. It was like, fuck, he almost had a hat trick. But yeah, Man City look absolutely dominant, and I think low key. If Arsenal can't drop points, because I low key have this feeling about Man City again that they're kind of inevitable.
They're oiling up. They're a well-oiled machine. I think like just watching them.
I give one for you.
Yeah, 100%. But once
I
again,
was saying it during the Club World Cup that
Don't switch up.
it takes
during the
Don't
Club World
switch
Cup.
up.
I was
Once
saying,
again,
Do not
bro.
fucking switch up, bro. I was the only one that
the
was still
only
on Man
one,
City.
yeah,
You
the
do
only
not
one.
Do not switch up.
You do not define a man by his mistakes, but by
his
understanding.
understanding.
I'm
How about you shut that quote?
I'll shut the fuck up. I'll shut the fuck up.
I think what we saw in the Club World Cup was that they had the pieces, like a Cherki, amazing player. But then when the season started, we didn't know how they would fit with each other. Right now, it's fitting, it's working. And I think we're seeing every player at their potential.
I think there's this might be just my feeling about Man City, but there's a lot less pressure on them, I find, in the sense of like, they're not title holders. They're like, I don't think people really came in with massive expectations. Like they got to win the Prem, or this is a trouble winning side. Like, I think they're just playing their game. They feel much more comfortable, and they're getting the results at the end of the day. Right now, the pressure's on Arsenal, I find, because now it's, well, the only guy.
The narrative has been set for the season.
Yeah, narrative has been set. Like Liverpool are kind of out of it now. Like this is yours to lose for Arsenal. I think that's what the narrative is, and Man City are like, let's try to ruin that.
And you see Serie A managers kind of trying to pull the same gimmick as Pep is pulling right now.
we can look-
like it's every single top club manager is saying, no, we aren't the favorites for the title. It's them that's the favorites for the title.
No,
and
no,
they're all trying
they're
to
the favorite.
distribute.
No, they're a fantastic team.
Like
It works.
Gasperini
It works.
before this week, he was like, so do you consider yourself like in the title race? And he's like, no, Inter are just so much better than everyone. Inter and Napoli are so far ahead of everyone. That's what he said.
But no, but everyone stays consistent on Inter and Napoli.
No, everyone tries
but then
distributing Inter as
Inter
the
would say
title
it's
favorite.
Napoli. Napoli would say it's Inter. You know,
Conte
Like
says, we can't
everyone,
compete with it.
no one wants to have the label of title favorites. I
don't
feel
get
like
it.
it's one that comes with a lot of pressure.
it adds unnecessary pressure.
Yeah.
like even Chelsea last season. Remember, Maresca was saying, "Oh, we can't." But in the end, like he's right. They were a top 4 side, but they weren't competing for the title. You know.
Words are just words, though.
Yeah, but they end up being like a stamp on your team.
Look at Real Madrid. They were the CL favorites every time they won, and they won that fucking shit.
Yeah, but I think that for them, it's like they almost believed, like they believed every time that they would win. I think a lot of these teams, like, I'm sure Arsenal believed that they could win, but there's always like
Arteta should not be
bit
going
of
to his
doubt.
men saying, guys, no pressure. We aren't favorites.
No, yeah, I think you should apply.
He should go
but-
to his men and say, like, guys, this is our.
Yeah, but
this is how you
Arsenal
win.
have
Let's go get
been
it.
through. They don't know what it takes to win, but Arsenal have been through the basically as much as you can do without winning.
Yes. But look, listen. If Saka or Gabriel and Saliba don't get injured, they win this title. I think they guarantee
then
win this title.
my counterpoint is that if if Erling Haaland gets injured, I think their season's done.
Man City, yeah.
He's
100%.
scoring all the goals.
But we don't know the full extent of Omar Marmoush, of how good he may be.
Yes,
He
but he's
made a
not a
little
solo
appearance.
striker. He's not a solo striker.
he's not gonna score as
like
many
you
as Haaland.
cannot
Bro,
just
last
take
season
what
he did. He was a solo
you-
striker for
Yeah,
a
but
bit.
last season that's why Man City
Haaland
was
was
so
hurt.
dog shit. You cannot take this Man City team and just replace Haaland with Marmoush and expect the same level of
I know.
play.
He's like the João Pedro. He's like the João Pedro 9.5 Marmoush. Like he's not a 9, he's not a 10. I say he plays in between.
If Haaland gets injured for like let's say a month or whatever, Man City are not winning the title.
Yeah, because the
In
way
my
they,
personal opinion.
like Marmoush only had a couple minutes this game, so like obviously you don't get a massive sample size, but you could just tell the presence of Haaland, even as a solo striker, is like the focal point's on him.
Yeah.
Marmoush as a solo striker, it's kind of like you get lost. Like, wait, I'm not sure if that's him or
he
it's
has the
like
quality though,
not really him.
and it's Pep Guardiola. So I wouldn't
Yeah.
be like. I feel like if anyone can make a guy like that work, it's Pep.
I hope he makes him work. FPLS right there. I've been holding him.
Bro, you should have dropped him as soon as you got
I
injured.
th-
That's
think
one
he's
of-
a drop.
That's a player that's holding my bench fourth
Bench
You probably could have
three.
repicked him up. You could have repicked him up like 3 weeks.
Bro, I cannot believe I lost to someone that thought there was 4 bench spots.
Well, no, I count goalie. I counted goalies, but bench three option just
Sub
keep
in
it
the
there.
goalie.
So
Did you guys see the video I sent you about Haaland going to shop at the farmer's market?
Yeah.
with the milk?
The milk?
But
Yeah.
honey?
He started a YouTube channel and he's actually releasing cool vlogs. Like
I didn't see that.
So I think it's actually a genius idea from him, to be honest, because it makes, in my personal opinion, it makes you like the athlete so much more because you get to see behind the athlete.
Yeah.
Like athletes are so closed off and like so protective of their lives, but he opens up, like he tells you, oh, this is my day of my life. I go to this exact place. I go get milk here. Like I go work out. This is my physio. Like, and then he's like
It makes him
playing
feel
around with
human,
his physio.
you know?
Exactly. And stuff like that must, like, he's not even doing it it's kind of like, I don't know if anybody follows golf, but Bryson DeChambeau has his YouTube channel. It increases fans of Erling Haaland, his audience, so much.
Yeah.
Like
I'm sure.
For me, like I was never a big Haaland guy, but now because of these YouTube videos, like you get to see and I'm actually a genuine fan of him now. Like it's like
It becomes likable.
I really like that
Relatable.
video of him going to get milk and meat. Like, where I'm like, oh, this guy's just a normal fucking
Yeah.
guy, bro.
I don't
Yeah.
It depends. Like I think from like let's say like a neutral fan perspective, like I could see what you're saying, but like there's something about players like almost like a Kawhi. I think of Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is like you think of this guy as just like a Terminator machine. You don't know what happens behind
Batman.
the scenes.
He's fucking
Bro,
Batman.
he's like it's like mythical. Like I feel like these players have this like
I can
mythical
see that.
aura. You know what
I
I
like the mystique of players.
Yeah.
Like that you're like, bro, these guys just pull up, fucking destroy,
and then you don't hear him again until
there's two
next
sides
match
to the
day.
coin, and it's just which player do you want to be?
Like I feel like Haaland
Yeah.
would have been an insane player. Like if you didn't know anything about
'cause
his
he pulls up, he'll
background,
pull up and score a hat trick.
hat trick, and then you don't hear about him until like the next match day, and you're like, what the fuck is he gonna do in the next game? You know what I mean? But like, I mean, it's nice that people get to know that at the end of the day, they're young men. Like, bro, he's 24, 25.
Sorry,
maybe?
H.
he's 25.
He's 25. Like, we think of him as this like monster in the game, but like at the end of the day, he's our age.
Yeah.
And you see how much work goes into it on a day-to-day basis to be an athlete like Erling Haaland. Like he goes into training when like there's optional training, he goes into optional training. Like
Dog mentality.
He sets also the narrative. Like for his career, he sets the narrative.
Look, honestly, I have a hot take. I'm not impressed by that shit. I'm
Impressed
by what?
the life of a football player. The only thing I actually feel
that's
bad for genuinely is the pressure they get and the shit they get from fans. Because
I
it is a
see what
sport at the end of the day, and you should never be telling someone like, bro, like you're texting their family members, like, or you're texting them like,
agree.
kill yourself over a football game.
Yeah, I agree.
But workload, and we've seen it with like, because CF Montreal, like we know their training patterns and stuff more. That's our local club. Like we see it. A footballer doesn't have to work as much as a doctor, as a whatever.
You should really watch.
I will. I'm gonna watch it.
the vlog. Go to look how much recovery he does daily, the stretching he does daily, his workout routine every day.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly. I think you're proving his point.
no, but like
Bro, he has to fucking stretch, and then he has to
It's
go
not- it's
on
not
a hot
normal.
tub and a sauna.
he has a team. He set up. He's like a company. Erling Haaland is a company. He has his chef. Everything's down to a T. He can tell you exactly why he has to drink this amount of milk every day. Like everything's down to a T.
Bro, the single mother of fucking 3 that needs to work 3 jobs, and then she's working 10 times.
Okay,
more
I'm
than
not saying
Haaland.
Erling Haaland. Okay,
No, but I'm just saying, like,
That's
I'm
more
not
that-
genuinely impressed, bro. I'm not impressed by that.
That's more.
He's doing
I
his
see what he's
job,
saying,
and
yeah.
he's actually taking his fucking job seriously. Congratulations, bro. Like Neymar didn't take his job seriously.
But you're talking about like
bar's in
best
hell.
in the business of every single like category. Like
Wow, he's a mature 25-year-old. He realizes that his body is his fucking his body is his
livelihood.
asset, and he's taking care of it.
Obviously, like I personally agree. Like a doctor is more worth it to society than a football
No,
player.
no, I'm not even saying the value to society. I'm just saying the workload.
Yeah, but there's a
Like, they go chill at home at night. Like, you know, a guy that's
I know,
plays in
but
Serie A,
but
like,
there's a reason why they're at a lower level and Haaland is at the top level, and he's already broken so many records. Like there's a reason why Haaland is
he works
one of
harder.
the best. Exactly,
he works harder. But the bar I'm saying is low.
for a football player. I mean,
Like, they go to training in the morning, 9 a.m. or whatever. They work, and then they have a meal after. Then they have off field training in the afternoon. They're home by 3-4. They fucking calm. They can pick their
And
kids
then
up
they
from
have to go-
school,
they go to
and then
bed-
they
they go to bed at
watch,
9 o'clock.
Yeah, and they go to bed 9 o'clock. Like, the only thing is the physical aspect. Like, some games
Yeah,
really
the
beat them
physical
down, whatever. But I mean, that's your job.
Yeah, I agree. I'm more of that thinking as well. But like, I also understand like lower level players. I think that's more towards like the top end of players, but like lower end of players that like budding players that like could make the first team, let's say, but like they again, like they may not be able to afford that type of lifestyle. They have to work at the same time and then work like that. To me, that's a lot. That's a lot of character right there. You know what I mean?
The want. What I'm saying is the bar is low, so that if you really genuinely want it, like you're so motivated, even in the summer, even the football summer, you're still training constantly. I think it can really increase
you're looking at Erling Haaland now, where he's found his routine and everything like that. He goes into it in his vlog where at 16 or 15 he had to move away from home and live by himself.
No, but I'm not talking about Haaland because he's also genuinely like one of the best talents in the world. I'm saying for the guy that's difficult, he has difficulty breaking into his team. That he just has to, if he just works hard enough, that might be enough to push him up.
Yeah,
to bridge the gap of talent.
I agree.
Yeah, like the hard work. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like there's some player like Xhaka. If Xhaka didn't have like the grinding mentality as a player, he probably wouldn't have gotten to move back to the Premier League, or he wouldn't have gotten to move to Leverkusen or Arsenal or whatever.
Yeah.
Like your mentality can kind of get you further than your talent can in some situations. And in others like Neymar, the talent alone got him into those situations.
Yeah, but I think there's things behind the scenes that we obviously don't see that make your mentality a certain way, or like you work hard in a certain, I don't know, in trainings, and I don't know exactly what they do, but there's steps to it that we're kind of like dumbing down to say like, oh, it's easy. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't
easy though.
Exactly.
So then why, like, I don't know, I don't glorify it because nothing's easy.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm just a hater, so
That's straight hater.
That's straight hater.
I'm just upset that I'm not a professional football player and doing that.
I have an official announcement. I would like to announce Ryan Cherky is the best summer transfer for 36 million. I think that's without
25.
a shadow of a doubt. I have 36 million euros here. So I'm going to go through a couple other transfers. You tell me if you guys think it was better than Cherky or worse than Cherky. Ekitike for 95 million euros.
Ekitike better.
Cherky was better. 25 mil, it's hard to beat.
Cherky had one fucking game. I don't know why the whole world is going crazy over a 1 game, 2 assists appearance or 2 goal appearance.
I think Ekitike obviously is a good player, good qualities, good player to have in the Premier League. Like you could tell that he's going to start scoring more goals, but I feel like Cherky is just, it's the technical abilities.
I'm going to have to go for Cherky as well.
I'm going to go Ekitike on this one. I think longevity-wise, he has the better upside. Cherky, I could see him like sputtering out later on.
Rage bait? You're predicting the fall off of a 22-year-old.
No, but I could see him having not that long of a top flight career, like an elite level career. But Ekitike has proven, like, not necessarily
I don't
proven,
understand
like,
this logic of trying to predict like 33-year-old seasons of 22-year-olds.
Okay, well, you can tell by Cherky's physiology that I don't think the way he's built right now will be.
But Lautaro's a top-class striker, God.
He's actually lost weight, but whatever. That has nothing to do with
Cherky.
Lautaro.
No, both are very good talents. It's just, I don't know, the price tag is hard to beat.
Luis Diaz for 70 million.
Cherky.
Luis Diaz, bar none.
No. Cherky.
Cherky.
None of us have watched Luis Diaz week in, week out, but this guy's been fucking inevitable for Bayern.
We've seen him at
I think everyone
Liverpool.
on Bayern's been inevitable. That's the problem. Like the bar is kind of very low on
The only
Bayern.
argument for Diaz is because it was you're paying a lot for an older guy, for a 28-year-old.
Yeah, but I mean the upside's working for them right now, so I'm sure Bayern fans would say that that's a pretty good deal for them.
Eze for 69 million.
I don't know.
I mean,
No, it has to be.
Eze was a great deal.
Cherky.
It has to be Cherky.
Still saying Eze.
I think I'm going to go Cherky as well. Eze is a great deal, but Cherky, like, just, again, value for money. It's crazy
the
that nobody
value.
went for that.
You'd have to look for a transfer that really was like very undervalued, because Cherky at this time was what? 40 mil, 50 million player. Like he was that,
Bro,
that
but
type of player.
do you guys remember and I remember, obviously I was watching, Cherky's performance against Man United last year in Europa League. You're watching,
Yeah,
and
we
you're
were all
bro,
watching
this
it.
guy's a
Yeah.
fucking baller.
Like,
Cherky has not even played 2 full 90s.
I don't need, first of all, Club World Cup, but second of all, like,
What about Club World Cup?
he was very good at the Club World Cup.
Scored a goal versus Al Ain in a 6-year-old.
You can tell just by the way that Pep speaks about him that he's different. He said he's one of the best talents he's ever coached in his career. Like Pep doesn't he throws around praise to opposing managers, but not his players like that. So Carreras for 50 million.
Again, good deal. Did score a banger too on the weekend, but
Madrid fans may come at you, Ferms. I'm not going to cap.
look, I've been saying, I don't know.
I'm gonna say Carreras, only because like that was a necessity for Real Madrid, in my opinion. Eze was not a necessity.
Why you like Martinelli at left wing?
They're doing just fine. Like Martinelli scores
We were
as well.
doing just fine.
I don't think Eze's a game changer,
Agenda
like
switch
world beater.
Rating Martinelli now?
not rating him, but it's
World
like
class left winger, you said?
I didn't say world class. I just said that the jump.
It's insane.
Okay, well that's
You guys
for
think the jump is insane from Martinelli?
Oh
to
yeah,
Eze?
Ez is amazing.
It's like fucking night and day.
But again, like if Real Madrid is presented, forget their situation in defense. If they were presented Carreras for 50 or Cherki for 30, whatever you said, Cherki is the pick.
They could have been in the running.
60 fucking minutes. I don't understand.
Could have been in the running. I'm going to say Carrera specifically just for the necessity why Real Madrid needed a player in that.
Yeah, if that's the context.
There's none really that jump out the page here, to be honest, other than those ones I just named. Here, we can throw one in just for a little bit of rage bait. Anjo and Boni for 23 mil.
I'm still gonna go Cherki on this one. I think Boni.
How could this even?
I'm gonna go Cherki on that one.
Go
Cherki.
Cherki. I think Boni, honestly, very good talents. Still a little raw, not fully there yet, but
We forgot one. Baby Courtois for 21.
Cherki.
Baby Courtois.
Baby.
Baby.
I wasn't able to fully watch the Manchester United game, but did he play well?
Look, I'm not going to say like, okay, I'm not, obviously this
Baby
is purely rage bait, the Baby Courtois shout. Lamens is good. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh bro, he's a Raya, he's a Donnarumma.
No, that's next week.
No, well, that's a couple more
Wait till he
weeks.
keeps
No,
a clean
next
sheet.
week, yeah.
Another
But
clean sheet.
low key, he's been good so far. I'm going to comment down there. Oh, one more. Did I mention this? Kudus for 64 million.
Cherki.
I don't know.
I'm saying kudos. I gotta stay consistent.
I'm gonna say,
I'm going.
Bro, it's a steal.
I'm gonna say Cherki.
Like, for that value, you won't find a player like that.
I don't know.
You won't.
Can't wait to
I'll
revisit this
say-
one.
I'll say Cherki on this one.
Final one. Embuemo 75 million. This is Embuemo.
Cherki.
Embuemo.
Cherki.
Easily Embuemo.
Em-
Easily Embuemo.
Agenda switch?
But the XG overperformance, guys.
I just think that Cherki rating him without even having played 180 minutes is just stupid. We're gonna we could look back at this and say that was a great shot, but the odds will probabably say you look back at this and we're like, bro, what the fuck were we
I
talking
don't give
about?
a shit, to be honest.
Well, you already ripped Varvar for the reactionism, so
Cherki's too good, though.
So that Ferms is on the Cherki.
I'm on the
train.
hype train.
you guys know who has Cherki in our league, in our FPL league?
Me. There's a reason why I like him too.
There's a reason why I drafted him.
Might have to send you a little trade this week. You have a bit too much Man City.
You can get
assets
Foden
on
off
your
my
mid.
hands.
No, I don't want Foden. You can keep Foden.
So Cherki bigger talent than Foden, confirmado oficial.
If I speak, I will.
So
be
Cherki, the next one in line for the Man City.
If I speak, I will be in big trouble.
Bro,
Oh
get
my
him back
god,
to
I
the
left
Anderson.
so much value on the table. Crazy.
But yeah, now we can go and speaking about Baby Courtois, we can go into Man United Nottingham. So
Is it time to stress again at Manchester United?
no stress. I low key watching this game. The only thing I actually stress for is that United Strand guy because he might never cut his hair again. Fuck. But yeah, no,
I was almost there.
It was not a good performance. It was bound to come. I think a team like Nottingham, tactically, like stylistically, is not good for us because we're actually better when we give up possession.
Clock what he just said. Instead of just clock what he just said.
Stylistically, the way Nottingham play is bad for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Because
the team that's had is that their third manager.
So Nottingham Forest played better.
Second manager.
Yeah.
But in 2 years, 3 managers. So they just switched managers.
So Juve's in 3 years and 2 managers. So everyone should beat. 2 years, 3 managers.
Free
So
game over at Juve?
Everyone should beat Juve. Juve are fucking
I'll
free
take that.
We're
free
beating the
schlop.
odds.
Everyone, they're getting passed around by the gang.
But we're beating
Passed
the odds.
around by the gang, bro.
So back to the gang. So basically, Sean Dyche had 1 week to prepare for this match, and he's already tactically
And Amorim had how long to prepare for this match?
2 fucking years.
Yeah, 2 years.
fucking years,
This
yeah,
match,
to prepare for this
he's
match.
wrote down on his calendar 2 years ago.
circle that one.
Sean Dyche will be manager at Nottingham Forest.
He had Sean Dyche has had maybe 2 or 3 fucking
Amorim's
training
been in the
sessions.
job for 1 season. 1 year today.
more.
1 year last week he was in the
Bro.
job.
Good for him.
Bro,
Good
he
for
was
him.
circling that counter at
And
Sport.
he
Bro. I don't know what
fucking-
you're talking
Bro,
about.
get to work.
You saying that stylistically this is a bad, game for United because it's a bad.
Bro, just say you play like shit.
Just say you play like shit.
Did I not say that? I don't know what.
Not really.
No, you didn't.
I
Did
said
you hear that?
we
No.
play. Rewind.
You said
rewind. I said we played like shit, but stylistically, this is one of the teams that
What's the style?
in the Prem. The
Explain the joke.
Sitting
Big
back?
man.
motherfucker. We are.
Explain the joke.
It was a battle of who can have less of the ball.
Nah,
we
you take
we want to give it to you. Nah, brother, you take it back. And they Take it back to us. So I actually saw a stat that when we have more than 50% possession, and this is actually a very bad stat. When we have more than 50% possessions,
I don't want the ball.
We average less than 0.9 points per game. We average 0.9 points per game.
If you have what's that? Say that again.
More than 50% possession.
Yeah. Bro,
How
this
the
season
fuck
you
does
More
that
than
happen?
50%.
So you guys don't know what
So
to do
with
the
less than
ball. They got it.
50% possession, we actually have 2 point
Amram's
something points
only
per
ever
game.
been a
2.1
counter-attacking
points per
manager.
game.
Even at Sporting.
Okay.
You looked at the Gyökeres compilations.
So-
it's only counterattack.
So now the Amarim code has been
But
cracked.
that's not
Deep
a
block
that's not
versus
a
Man
bad
United.
stat.
I agree. I think you focus
It's
on.
a bad stat.
It's not a bad stat. It just means they play better counterattacking. They're a counterattacking team.
But that's
So
that's
deep
why
block,
stylistically
deep
a
block.
Nottingham
You
Forest
don't want a
is
hole
like
like
the
that.
worst thing for us.
Like you don't want a statistical significance. Like that's like significant. Like even in games where you have the ball, you still don't generate a lot of.
I'm
wins.
saying that stat is insignificant because it just shows that you're.
It just shows your play
counter-
style.
Yeah,
Exactly. But us in Nottingham, we have very similar play
they
style.
probably have the same stat.
Exactly. So for
Yeah, but
us
that's not
playing
good.
against
Yeah,
Nottingham,
but you should have still beat Nottingham at that point.
once again,
You have the same
I'm saying it's an unacceptable result.
Yeah.
It's not a good result.
Fire
Also,
But
why not?
stylistically, like I said, this is one of the more difficult games. I'd rather play a team that's going to try and dominate the ball against us rather than the Nottingham Forest, who you're forced
Well, like
to
a
take the
Brighton
game.
last- the week
sub?
before.
You're submissive.
I
you're a
guess, bro,
beta?
if that's what you get from that situation,
bottom?
then sure, yeah, you know.
Masochist?
I mean, Madrid win all their fucking Champions Leagues by playing counter-attacking
United
football, but
bottoms?
sure.
Yeah, Real Madrid probably has that same.
Yeah.
Well, not this season maybe,
Ruben
but
Amorim, little spoon.
Yeah.
with Ancelotti.
Pitching not.
But basically, I do want to take a second though to commend Sean Dyche. I feel like he's low-key one of the more underrated managers in the
I
sport
agree.
right now, just because
Proper
his
boss.
football is so boring that it does kind of take away, like, he kind of gets the short end of the stick a lot of the time because his football is so boring. But I mean, results speak for themselves.
This doesn't rate him.
This was a Nottingham. A lot of people wouldn't take Sean Dyche at your club. No one would take Sean Dyche at their club
but
willingly.
He has a what's it called? He has a
range of
a
teams.
certain job thing where it's like you're. It's
Save
like,
them from
it's like-
salvation,
he's like
from relegation.
He's like that lawyer from Breaking Bad.
Better
Like
Call
he's like
Saul.
Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked. Better call Saul. Like you're Everton.
But no
Better
one
Call Saul.
wants to appoint Sean Dyche. No one
Yeah, no
willingly
one-
says, I want Sean Dyche as my manager.
Not on the top of their
But I
list.
feel like when he's there, he actually gets you to buy in. Like he's a very good manager. Like he's very likable too. I feel
Yeah.
he always has clips in press conferences that gives off like very
Yeah.
good vibes, you know, and
He's
stuff like that.
He's like a modern day like Neil Warnock.
Sam Allardyce.
Sam Allardyce, yeah, exactly. Like he's like one of the last remnants of
Yeah.
old classic
Yeah.
Prem.
Brexit footy.
I'm happy he's back. in the
Yeah.
league.
I agree. I
I
think
think he definitely deserves a job in the Premier League. I think he's
But
done
if no
enough.
one's in dire
Yeah,
need of
no
Dyche,
one's
then
in-
he doesn't have a job. It's crazy. Like he actually can't take a team to the title, but
And-
he can take any team out of relegation.
bro, this is a couple weeks ago. We were speaking about this Nottingham Forest team as being completely disjointed and one of the worst teams. Like this was
But that's Ange.
yes, but
It's like they're literally two extremes
Mhm.
of steady ship and unsteady ship. So, I mean,
honestly, I think Nottingham are under Sean Dyche. I think they're going to be clear of relegation.
I think so too.
Marinakis doesn't deserve it.
Honestly,
I don't know. He might deserve it, but Sean Dyche might have been his get out of
I
jail
don't like
free
the
card.
way I don't like the way he puts his hand in the team.
maybe it was all, but this is all by design, bro.
Yeah.
Because Sean Dyche, if you hired Sean Dyche straight out of the jump, it'd be like,
Negative PR.
like, what are you doing? But then if you bring in Ange, make sure that you're like,
You make
your
them hate
necessity.
attacking football.
Yeah, make them
You
hate
make the
it.
fan base despise attacking
And they
football.
love it when
And then when Sean Dyche comes in, like, thank God we're so good.
we're not conceding 3 every week.
Exactly.
Might be a 4.
It's like Fonseca at
Marinakis.
Milan.
Same thing.
Exactly. Now Allegri.
Now
I could
Allegri,
appreciate
oh my
Allegri.
God, brother, please just
The
score
savior.
one.
Please just 1-0.
1-0.
1-0,
That's all I
per
need.
favore.
Scoreboard
Allegri, if you
situation.
hear me, Allegri.
That wears off from. Don't worry, that
Scoreboard
wears off.
situation.
But yeah,
For Nottingham though, Anderson, not Anderson.
I actually don't think he played that well, to be
I
honest.
thought he was great.
Like everyone says,
He's
oh my God,
everywhere.
he passed his audition. Like, bro, I don't walk out of that game saying splash 70 mil on that brother. Like for me,
maybe
still
not
only
that
a
game.
45 mil, 50 mil midfielder in my
What was
personal
Anderson,
opinion.
Phil?
Bellini's Blues.
Yeah.
It's a good.
He's a good player. He's definitely a good player. But like this might come off as a bad take to some because the forms recently have been like Anderson's up, and I'd still rather buy Baleba than Anderson, personally.
I don't know.
Baleba's been horrendous this season.
Exactly.
Objectively, he's been horrendous. But I still rather Baleba than Anderson.
I'd rather Wharton.
Personally. Wharton's very good, but
different type
once
of
again,
player.
Wharton is a different type of player.
Yeah,
Wharton would play with an Anderson or Baleba.
That would actually be an amazing midfield.
Yeah, I personally think that if this summer...
Wharton and Bruno would be fucking...
No, that's
Anderson,
horrible. We
Bruno.
would get overrun in midfield. I'd rather Baleba, Bruno.
Bro,
but
Wharton holds his ground for Crystal Palace.
If we have Europe next season and we need a bigger squad, I would buy Wharton and Baleba and keep Bruno.
Good luck.
Anyways,
Bro,
200 million.
that's like
I got her.
I'll take
Cindy Sweeney, I got her, bro.
I'll take Ronaldo,
Realistically, after this season, how much is Baleba going for? His
60
price,
million, 65 million.
sure, 60 million. Wharton's going to be around 60 million also. So that's 120 mil. You sell fucking Ugarte for the highest bidder, 20 mil.
Adding shit to the cart, 60
It's
million.
100 mil, bro. Man United spending 100 mil is not that fucking crazy.
120 million pounds is a lot of money.
We got 20
midfielders.
Yeah.
Dallas will start for the club.
You must really
Yeah, 100%. You can buy another right wing backs go for cheap, bro. I'll get fucking Dumfries off him for $30.
Striker still Sheshko. I don't know what you're
A
saying.
release clause, 22 mil. What's it looking like?
Gone.
Doesn't matter, bro. They're probably already putting him on the fucking market already.
Parcel?
Broke ass.
Who?
Him.
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 Millie personally is doing that.
Yeah, made the call.
Ghostbusters.
But yeah, that was the weekend in the Prem. We have a big week in Serie A, to be honest.
Yes, we did.
A lot of movement.
I was actually dialed in this weekend to Serie A. More so.
Oh, I
than
wonder
other
what
weekends.
happened.
Huh?
I wonder what happened.
Oh, well, I'll inform you then.
How would you let us know?
The Igor Tudor project is officially
Gone.
gone.
No!
It's officially gone. I mean, I actually want your guys' opinions. Do you think we did it at the right time? We did the sacking at a good time.
Late. Shouldn't have given him a contract, to be honest. I mean,
No, it was just
You
because
had to.
We had to give
Yes.
something a fucking contract.
but
But do you think we? I mean, yes, it's 7 game. It was like a 7 game span where we were just tying and losing. But it's not. Bro, we're only -6 from the.
we got caught up in the moment because we all knew Igor Tudor did not deserve the Juve job permanently.
Yes.
So like you get caught up by, he made CL in an interim role, we should get him permanent manager, but we all knew deep down Igor Tudor was never going to be the guy to bring Juve back to the glory, you know?
I think you want, like, Juve fans probably wanted him.
Yeah, it was the idea of Tudor.
Yeah, but I think in reality, like, he's just not that caliber. And I think it is a little late, but the timing works out because, like, again, you're still in the Serie A race for the most part. And for Champions League, like you still have, you could still make it. Like, you'll get a playoff spot, you know what I mean?
Bro, call me a cuck. I don't
gives
give
them enough time.
about Champions League. Bro,
If I'm in your situation, I also don't care about Champions.
Bro, like, I'll make the playoff and hopefully I play like a fucking massive.
Bro,
team
cup
regardless.
competitions give you false ideas, bro. They make you think that your team is a lot better than they are, but bro, domestic competitions are the ultimate.
Is Juve
barometer.
winning Champions League this season?
No.
No.
It
We all agree.
doesn't
that we
matter.
don't win. So there's 0 point.
I mean,
No, that's-
financial
I don't know.
gain.
That's
There is
stupid in my
financial gain.
It's not
but,
even- it's
but your team is
standards.
still shit. If you have an extra 20 million in the bank or not, your team is still shit.
Teams like Juventus, Manchester United, Milan, Inter should always be in Champions League.
Juventus adding Juventus into a CL aura conversation here.
I mean,
Adding Inter.
adding Man United.
Man United have more CL aura than
no
everyone
CL
except
aura.
for Milan.
But the standards are that all of our clubs are fucking big.
That's what I said.
And
I
they
want to
should
go to
be.
the playoff, and then I want to play like PSG in the playoff.
Do you hear yourself right now?
No, that's crazy.
Do you hear yourself right
I
now?
want to beat PSG in the playoffs. So then
Yeah,
we
if you
deserve
wanna
a spot
beat
in the
them,
round of
sure,
16.
but-
If you're, I mean, I guess you're self-aware. I mean, like, to know Juve is like not that level yet, but I mean, it takes time.
Fucking delusional if you think that Juve is at a level where we
No,
can
I
compete
don't- I
with the
don't
big
think-
boys.
I don't
I
think
just
you
don't want a
compete.
situation where I know where Ferms is coming from because the last season was embarrassing for Serie A.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what I'm saying. If Juventus go to a playoff game and lose to a fucking PSV, I got a serious problem with that.
Yeah.
But I
You
know
want-
I'm
you
not
wanna be-
beating even an Atletico level team. I don't think that Juventus over 2 legs should be beating.
But it's
Atletico
a fact
right
that
now.
you're there. Like, at the end of the day, like, obviously, yeah, Juventus historically maybe should be beating Atletico, but you're there.
But the issue is that, like, for a team like Juve, like, the sacrifice of Champions League is definitely more exacerbated than like top clubs, because if you end up going further, let's say than the round of 16, you will definitely feel that in Serie A. That's like a guarantee.
But why are you feeling it?
because the team realistically isn't
Exactly.
Because the Serie A is the
built-
most competitive it's been in a long time.
Serie A is
No, I think
competitive.
just the standard has dropped because
I
these
just don't
teams,
think
our
these
teams
teams are
don't
built.
compete on two fronts. We just don't have good players at the end of the day.
Yeah, the teams aren't deep. You don't need a fucking massive list of all great players. Like
No,
you
but-
can make it by with a decent level of
I find
players.
our depth is probably the best in Serie A.
Juventus?
The depth,
No.
wise, Napoli is the only one that comes close. Actually, no. Inter now this season have gotten
Yeah,
good depth, but
Inter's still
Juventus,
first.
Napoli, and Inter, we have enough depth to compete.
You just have no star power.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Our depth coming on is
Like
still
your
it's the
top end-
same-
your top end
it's
is low.
similar quality to our starters, but Serie A is so competitive this season. If you have Atalanta on the weekend, then you have a midweek in Champions League, then you have Roma the following weekend. Like stints like that, you cannot get by those if you play 2 games a week.
And I don't think Roma is doing any European competition, Conference League, Europa League.
Yeah.
Europa
League.
League.
Yeah, but they're already fucking throwing it.
Yeah, so
But again, like
They
why
they lost like 2-3 games.
why are
Slavia
these
Prague,
teams not able to compete on two fronts? Clearly because either there's a managerial problem or a player problem or a fucking
The
institutional
Ferms is
problem.
because we're playing versus teams that Pafos probably hasn't had to worry about their fucking league in 25 years. Like you're
We
playing
haven't
versus
even mentioned one word about Spalletti, guys. Can we speak about fucking Spalletti?
I'll get to it in a second. I'll get to it in a
You
quick
haven't
second.
even mentioned a word.
I'll get to it in a second. But no,
Bro,
I'm-
your teams are okay. Do you want me to mention a word? Your teams are all fucking dog shit, and just worry about your league because that's the only thing you guys have a chance of winning. Okay, that's the thing I'll say.
what are you worrying about? Nothing.
That's
You don't have to worry about it.
But my league is too good for me to worry about.
But bro,
So
you
maybe you should get
agreed.
kicked out of your league.
You agreed
actually, I'm
with
in a
it.
title charge. I gotta speak differently, bro. I'm 2 points off a second.
Enjoy that.
Actually, 1 point off a second.
Anywhere.
Compare yourself to second is crazy.
Spalletti.
Spalletti is a manager that I was not even considering last summer because for the people that don't know, Luciano Spalletti won a Scudetto with Napoli in what, 2022? 23, 20?
No,
21,
21.
21, 22?
No.
I don't remember, but basically,
Anyway,
the guy's such a big Napoli legend that he has a big tattoo of Napoli
Yes.
on his arm.
And so I was never considering him for the Juve position. And even as of recently, when we were thinking about it, Varvar was like, so Spalletti, and me and Ferms look at each other. No, Spalletti's never going to coach.
Yeah.
Never going to coach Juventus. And then it happened so fast. It happened in 3 interviews, apparently. It happened in one
The
call.
insider.
It happened in one Zoom meeting and then one in-person meeting to sign the papers. And Spalletti basically said, I don't need your stupid long contracts. I don't want to rinse you guys out for 6 years, whatever. I want to get to work. Give me an 8-year and then give me an 8-month contract. And then I'm going to sign an
If
extension.
I make CL, I get an extension.
yeah.
Like a prove it deal.
Prove it and do it.
He put his legacy on the line.
And
Yeah, that's
I think
kinda
it's
crazy.
3 mil a year, so it's not like he's getting paid a bucket loads. But he basically, and I hope this is not a similar situation. You remember when Casemiro came into Manchester United and said, "I'm
wanna
going to
save
fix them. I'm going to fix them." This is the same situation.
But Spalletti for
He
me,
low-key
like,
did fix us though in the first season.
the thing about Spalletti though is that like he even if he gets you guys CL, I think he would want to see some level of improvement to the squad.
Yeah.
Like that's my main concern. But like, I mean, if he's signing a prove it deal, it seems that he's invested in the project. So I'm shocked that he
Me
even
too.
I was
joined.
shocked too.
Because for me, like never in a million years would I think that Spalletti would coach Juve. Like he coached Napoli, coached Inter, like Roma. Like these are teams that
Yeah, but now his reputation's on the line
Yeah, his
because of that
reputation's on-
Italian
Yeah, but it's
stint.
Yeah,
first
that's
big,
it.
it's his first big club that he's
No,
managed.
Napoli
Yeah.
at the time of managing Napoli was a big club.
Yeah.
This is
He
his
made
first-
it into a big
Inter
club.
Inter would make like first. Well, I mean, at the time, Inter was still.
This is his biggest job.
The guy that replaced
Not really.
Spalletti, I mean, there was
is
that
the
1
biggest
year
job.
of dog shit in between, but bro, Conte was the guy who came after Spalletti. Like that's a big job.
laid the
bro.
foundation.
But no, there was Rudy
There was that I
Garcia.
said there was that whole year of fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they finished like 10th.
Yeah, but like the fact that even finishing 10th, you got Antonio Conte, bro, that's a big job.
Yeah, it's just
I think for Spalletti, he saw an opportunity to, and I think it is a good fit, but he saw an opportunity to fix and have the best stint of his career. If you can be the manager that brings Juventus back to winning a Scudetto,
Yeah.
that is a
It
massive
sounds
achievement.
exactly like me with Man United.
No, but you guys disagree?
no, I agree. It's
like
it's a big feat.
If he brings us back to winning a Scudetto, that does insane for his legacy.
I'm pretty sure Napoli was his first Scudetto. Could it be?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
He finished second with Roma.
Yeah, he's not like a legate like a.
But he has,
doesn't have the
he has a
trophies,
very
maybe.
weird aura coming into the club. Like I've been listening to every press conference, every quotable, whatever I've read. It's like this weird, like I don't know why he's angry. It's like he's been a Juventus fan for so long and he's tired of seeing it. Like he came in and it's like if you're not fucking with us, you're against us, and get out of here. Like it's when he was saying hi to everyone, he did not crack a smile once. He met all the players. It was like, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
He's a mentality guy. He's always been like
super
that,
disciplinarian. Like it seems from the jump.
But I think that's the reason why in Italy it didn't really work out, because like it was that idea that like he was trying to treat it like club football, but players at the end of the day, like they don't respond well to that.
Yeah,
I think that's why Gattuso was a better fit than him in Italy. But again, Spalletti is still a top tier Italian manager. I think for Juve, this is kind of like the seriousness that they needed. I don't think Tudor was a serious manager in the sense of like the coach represents the project, in my opinion. So like for me, Tudor I always saw him as an interim manager. So I didn't necessarily take that Juve project seriously.
I think the players felt the same. They didn't. I think they didn't. They thought, oh, we got him as an interim. Yeah. And then they kept that in their mind. The first impression of him being
well, now you think it's different with Spalletti on an 8-month contract?
But Spalletti still commands that respect.
They a lot more. They lost half of these players lost to Spalletti a few seasons ago.
I read Man United. Well, the Athletic recently released a paper on like Man United and decision going with Amorim, like what went into that decision, and they spoke about how Ten Hag, when Ineos came in and he won the FA Cup, he basically had no time left on his contract. He had 1 year left on his contract, and Ten Hag knew that if he didn't get a contract extension, the players would not take what he says seriously, because managers on short-term contracts are never taken seriously. Like this is something that's known within the like industry because they're so disposable.
I'd agree with you, but I think with Spalletti, it's almost like he's telling the players, it's like, I'm fighting with you guys. Like this is my job's on the line kind of thing. And then it's kind of like he's buying into the project and everyone else will buy into the project.
Well, half of our fucking players need to sign contract renewals. So they're
all in the same boat.
They're all in the same boat. They're in the same boat.
They're either going to be at the same training center all together signing contracts, or they're in the same car driving.
Yeah, but those players, like those players have values associated to them. Like let's say a Vlahovic, like he's not worthless.
Yeah,
a Spalletti, no one's gonna pay you to take Spalletti.
Yeah,
so he's worthless.
It's a different type of market for managers.
Like a Juventus, who maybe everything comes the end of the season, you guys are in 7th, Spalletti didn't work out. They're not gonna say, let me trust Spalletti, and Vlahovic, he says Vlahovic didn't work out. You guys might re-sign Vlahovic because he's worth still like 20-30 mil. Let's say like someone's willing to offer you that. Like from a financial position, it makes more sense to sack the coach and just keep Vlahovic. Yeah. Players always get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I like the Spalletti signing. I think he's a great coach, and I think he's good because tactically we all know what you get, and he plays very entertaining. He's known in Serie A, which is always good. He's Italian, so he knows how to deal with media as well. I'm telling you, that's a huge plus.
What's the youth situation with Spalletti? Because Osimhen and Cavara, I wouldn't know.
You have 8 months left in the contract, bro. There's no youth.
I don't think he cares.
No, but I'm saying like Yildiz, like what kind of
he'll play
He'll
Yildiz.
play him.
I know he's gonna play him, but there's a difference between giving him the keys versus making him assistant.
I looked a bit into his opening press conference, the Spalletti, like it was him and Comoli. Spalletti was really just worried about short term. He always mentioned short term. That's all he focused on. Comoli was speaking more long term, like what he envisions for the club and stuff like that. And he mentioned that attacking football is like a must, basically, for him, how he envisions the football the club is playing. But yeah, I mean, Spalletti, one of the issues is that we know the squad is not fit for Spalletti ball.
Yeah, that's
per
a thing.
se. Like maybe more the center back position. The center back position is so weak, in my personal opinion, at Juventus, other than Bremer. But there's no players that are really good on the ball in that center back position. And Comoli basically confirmed that there's not really going to be any January signings. He said because of FFP, there's no signings.
Well, we already saw a couple of Spalletti vibes with Kuppenheimer, whatever the fuck his name is, Kuppenheimer, playing like a mezzala center back position, like a makeshift
first midfield right in the front.
Yeah, but that's what he played in the Dutch league.
Yeah, he used to play it at.
So those are the things that like a smart coach who's had experience knows how to maneuver.
But I don't get why he loves Kuppenheimer so much.
But that's, I think, because I remember this specifically at Inter where Brozovic was played as almost like a cam. Guy was absolutely terrible. Like there was a time where he was on the plane almost going to Sevilla for a transfer. But then Spalletti came in and said, I'm going to make you into a mezzala. So that he ended up or even a regista. You even put him as a regista, and he's like, he completely transformed Brozovic's career, and that was his position. I could see him doing something similar where he sees Koopmeiners maybe out of position and says, I'm going to put you in a spot where I think you're more well suited. And I think you'll see a better Koopmeiners at that point. But it depends. It really
also depends on Locatelli, because then you have to move Locatelli up the pitch. And the last two managers have kept Locatelli between the center backs, picking up the ball.
The thing with Spalletti is that he'll play who he thinks is best. Yeah. So if he doesn't think that Locatelli fits that position, he doesn't care that he's a captain, he's going to throw him out.
But he did it. You gotta use what you have at your disposal. Like I would keep Kefram, Locatelli, and Koopmeiners always.
There's not enough attacking in that midfield three. There's not enough
Depends what you play. If you play a 3-4-1-2 or a 3-4-2-1.
Yeah, it depends.
It depends. Openda surprisingly looked good. And Openda has not looked good once this entire season. I was very, very, very surprised at that. So,
well, he better, bro. You guys have a fucking obligation to buy for
zero choice.
mil.
Spalletti has to figure this guy out, or else he just wasted 40 million.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I like up until the Spalletti era, I thought that Openda was worth zero. Like I'm like, there's no saving this guy. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's first game. He had one training session, so I think we have a midweek and we have an easy midweek fixture in Champions League. Actually, no, not easy. It's Sporting. And then on the weekend, back to Serie A. But the 2-1 win versus Cremonese. Cremonese is not a shit team. They're like our Sunderland.
No, they're shit.
But when
they're
Milan,
garbage. Yeah, exactly. They're garbage.
Didn't Milan drop points to them?
Yeah, we should have won.
First game of the first game.
Where's Cremonese in the standings?
Probably last.
I don't think.
Are you
getting scored on by Jamie Vardy in 2025?
No, they're probably mid-table. Sure, no? It's Cagliari, Fiorentina.
Oh, and Genoa.
Yeah, sorry,
Genoa was last.
Cagliari is in Serie B.
Got scored on by Jamie Vardy in 2025.
Cremonese is 9th. They're 4 points.
Now.
They're 4 points.
Yeah, to me, that team reeks. Absolutely reeks.
Well, yeah, on paper, I'm sure.
Bondo, Milan legend.
Yeah, they have a lot of Milan loanies. Terracciano.
They beat the Milan.
Left wing backs looking quite promising.
Take him a Milan?
One of the
Terracciano?
No.
Floriano.
Oh, the other one.
Romano.
the right winger.
This is a pure Italian backline.
It's horrible.
Barbieri, Terracciano, Bashkirotto.
As a league, we cannot allow
That's puro
a team
culture
to
right
be that like that.
I like this team. I don't know why you hate them so much, because they fucking beat you.
No, I don't.
Bro,
there's no quality. What inspiration? There's no project going on. You're buying Vardy.
Why do you hate them so much? They just came up.
Bro,
It brought them the clout.
They're doing better than 99% of guys people that come up in Serie A.
It's like they're on the Monza vibe.
No, it's Monza. And what happened to Monza?
They're relegated. Season or two, and that was it.
These are teams that will not last. If you want to actually be serious, be like Como. Don't buy these fucking 30-year Italians. Vardy from the Prem, he was finished.
He says Fabregas. They did the same shit, Como.
But Como did it well.
Yeah, but they're not owned by Indonesian.
Riz versus
I don't get why he hates Cremonese. What did they do? Well, they beat you, but that's not enough to hate them.
Como went out of their way and made deals with Real Madrid with fucking Nico Paz, who now is an 80 million worth player.
When did they do that? They didn't do that in the first season.
Player, bro. Real Madrid's about to buy him back for fucking 15 shekels.
It doesn't matter, but they still have Nico Paz in their team.
They spoke to their phone with Real Madrid. They called them.
Yeah, but Como is an extremely well-run team.
Bro, Cremonese is 4 points off of Juve. If we would have lost to them today, they would be 1 point behind us.
Cremonese, I don't think you put them in the same breath as Como in the sense of like what the project should be.
They're turning Milan rejects into fucking serviceable Serie A players.
They're going to be
that not a problem?
Well, honestly, everyone does that in the world. Half your fucking teams out there balling in the world.
Saying that when you guys have sold Sule, Hoysen, who else? Baranekea.
Nicola Savona.
Savona scored on the weekend against Man United.
No, he scored.
He scored.
Yeah, he scored.
I don't know if you watched the game, but
another Serie A reject dunked on you, by the way.
We will be lifting that. All I'm saying though is that these teams look like teams made of rejects, like a bunch of players that nobody wants. Huh?
Will they get relegated? Cremonese?
I don't know. There's so many bad teams right now. All the bottom half, bro. Look at Fiorentina's team, absolutely atrocious.
I think that's more of a Pioli situation because that team ended up.
Pioli's ass as well.
If you call the whole fucking league shit, then league is shit. Not the
league is the mid. Yeah, the league is. How many times do I have to fucking say this?
Doomsday shit.
The moment of realization,
bro. I've been the propagator of this. You look at that Cremonese team. There's no one who's fucking worth anything.
I don't look at Cremonese as the problem of Serie A.
We gave them fucking 25 shekels. We said, here, stay up.
But exactly, that's a problem. So
I'm not gonna
But what teams
overanalyze them.
What teams are you expecting? Like
Bologna, very well run club. Como, very well run club.
Lazio are fucking dog shit.
Lazio
look
are
at that
the worst
team.
team ran ever.
Exactly.
I agree.
So what the fuck are we doing in this shitty league?
But that's not okay. Again, the club and the owners are two separate things. Like
How are we glorifying fucking Vardy
glorifying
being? Bro, you just said, Cremonese is
Bro, do
actually
you
a good
understand
team.
how finished
They're a good
Vardy looked last season? And he pulled up the Serie A and he has 2 goals.
Wait,
now.
probably
Yeah, I'm
15
not looking
goals
at
in the
Vardy to
Premier
be
season.
fucking Capocannoniere, bro.
We need a Jonathan David update. So, Hala, I need
like
to
this-
pull out
this
the
segment.
list of strikers that we said. I actually personally want to review this
Varvar,
list.
Varvar
So,
wrote this point
It's
down.
just stupid because everyone's injured.
At the beginning of the season, Palace said, Varvar, give me a list of strikers that you think are better than Jonathan David, okay? And I listed off all these names, and Palace said, bro, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. I'm going to write down all these names because this is fucking crazy. Go. I want to hear all these names.
I can't find them.
I can't find gimmick.
trying,
It's
I'm
trying. I'll just look
Word
up.
search.
I found them.
Just look up Santiago Castro. You should find it.
I found them.
Okay, so go. We're gonna count W or L. Okay.
Producer T, you're in this.
Varvar, Lenny Euro's world class. Nice.
Okay. Whatever.
Rashford will make Ballon d'Or list if he joins Barcelona. That was before the transfer.
Is that not a good shout?
No, it's not.
Oracle shout.
Serie A striker is better than Jonathan David.
Okay, let's go. Let's hear this.
Retegui, haven't watched a minute of it.
Okay, whatever.
better.
He's better.
He's better.
None of you have watched a minute of it.
Well, is Italian national team.
Yeah. Moise Kean.
Better.
Better.
Even though he's been absolutely shit this
Exactly.
season.
Thank you.
He's better. It's a
Has
better
he scored a
player.
goal?
Yes.
You put Jonathan David in that Juve team and Moise Kean in that Fiorentina team. There's very different.
Both
Agreed.
of them, fuck all.
Wait, other way.
Santiago Castro. He
Better.
scored 2 goals today, so he must be
He's
better.
literally he's
Not
not
better.
beat Jonathan.
He's not better.
He's better than Jonathan David,
He's
bro.
not.
Santiago Castro's actually not bad.
He's
Yeah,
not.
he's not bad. He looks pretty good, but
He's
Jonathan
Varvar is
David
not
has not been good.
Are we talking about former player? I'm talking about player. No.
Like a mixture.
So then Moise Kean should be
You
at
have a
the-
game tomorrow. Would you rather Jonathan David or Santiago Castro?
David.
That's a lie.
Oh, wait, let's do the same thing with Sheshko. Retegui.
Jonathan David.
Retegui. Better than
Oh,
Sheshko.
fuck.
Keane. Better than Sheshko. Santiago Castro.
Sheshko.
Sheshko would be the best
Sheshko's
striker in
better.
Serie A.
Sheshko's better than Santiago Castro. Asana
Am I
Diao.
lying? Okay, sorry, Lautaro. Sorry, Lautaro. And Thuram. Other than those two, he's better than
Asana
everyone.
Diao. Airball. Scamacca. Airball.
Scamacca is better than
Thuram's
Scamacca is better, but he's always injured.
Thuram's better.
From better.
Pio Esposito.
Better.
better.
Better, Loki.
Younger. Bonnie.
Better.
Better.
We're just
Bonnie's better
we're
than
just
Pio
doing
right now.
anything. We're just
So
saying
it's
anything at this
just-
point. I get it.
Maybe on
Dubvik.
form.
Dubvik is better.
no,
Dubvik
yes.
is better than Jonathan David.
David's
Lukaku.
better.
Injured.
Better than Jonathan
Lukaku
David.
better.
Luca.
Lorenzo Luca might
No,
not.
actually, Jonathan David better.
Bro, did you see
David's
those AI generated memes of Lorenzo Luca as the fucking tree and the ball bounces off of him? And they say that was actually funny.
However, who did you say that was world class recently?
Is there more?
Semenyo.
Semenyo better than Rodrigo. Write that down, please.
Yeah. I mean, Rodrigo hasn't done shit in the last fucking. Did Rodrigo even play against Valencia?
No, for real, bro.
But he's been playing though. I didn't watch that game, so I don't know.
Bro, Rodrigo fucking.
This one's gonna age well.
Semenyo world class?
Yeah.
I make sure to adding Mark Gahey also world class.
Mark Gahey, Inter transfer card?
Interlinked.
Write down Sherky's absolutely.
If you guys
insane.
get Mark Gahey
I'd
for
be- I'd
free,
freak out.
Marotta
I would freak out.
masterclass.
I don't think we ever get him, but I mean,
should we start discussing about the
He
Inter
said
red
Mark
card?
Gahey overrated also, by the way.
no, I said I rate him.
No, you said overrated, I believe.
Ines overrated 11.
Xavi.
We'll be
If
reviewed.
any of you guys would like to go witness what a corrupt league looks like, just look up on Twitter Inter
Okay.
Or YouTube.
red card.
Okay, actually, I would actually say if you want to see corrupt league, Inter Pio Esposito Comuzzo, and then get Pio Esposito get clothesline.
Really, they
You
already
have
fucked
done
off the podcast.
Yeah.
penalty clothesline in the penalty box, not a pen.
You know how many
saw it
times
too.
you know how many times Inter has done that? No
Exactly.
call. Bro, last year so many times.
That-
Yes.
But,
then-
so what?
and then-
that means that we shouldn't be get
no,
penalty
either
calls.
you call all of them or you don't call any.
I would say take out your second star.
So then, yeah, okay.
Well,
how
already
many stars do we take off of Juve?
already your second
That's
star.
at least 3 stars off of Juve
only-
that we would take out for
gifted
for
you a star.
corruption.
We're the only
Yeah.
reason you have a
2
second star.
Yeah,
you
crazy.
robbed the.
It's crazy. You
Milan
don't,
will
you
lose
don't win the
their
league and
only
they give you the trophy even though you didn't win the league on points. Crazy work.
Anyway, so Inter wins the early game. Early game. Usually we don't do well in early games, but we win 2-1. Last gasp winner.
There's something about early games,
Bad voodoo.
just bad vibes.
Bad.
Millie won't watch a Liverpool 4 o'clock game, but he'll wake up at 6:30 to watch an Inter Verona game.
It's his
I was
team.
there.
Inter.
I was there. So
What are the vibes?
I think Inter played pretty well, but Hellas Verona definitely played well. It was a very good match. I think Inter should have played at a higher level, but it was pretty balanced. But we had the better chances, better opportunities.
Goal of the season contender.
I was gonna say,
For
go
Juve.
watch the highlights, not just because of the red card, but bro, that Çalhanoğlu corner assist to
Zielinski.
Zielinski
That was nuts.
was the best goal I've watched this season.
That
Unk still got it.
It was very, very clean. Yeah, Unk
That
definitely still
Galatasaray
got it.
midfielder still got it.
Still got it. So and that Napoli midfielder still got it.
Yeah.
Zielinski.
We may have to speak about that Turkish reffing betting incident scandal.
I saw that.
Low-key a crazy
I don't know
scandal.
about that one.
What it does-
You don't know about that?
I don't know.
Bro, all the refs in the league got caught for betting on games.
All of them.
Like all of them. And they're all betting on Galatasaray, supposedly.
So what? There's no refs now anymore in the
yeah.
Turkish league. Is that
It's like
what's
a
happening?
major
No,
scandal.
Mourinho did say that.
You know
in the past.
Mario, our buddy Mario?
Yeah.
You guys know Mario? He was telling me two years ago, okay? Like maybe like 2 seasons ago, he was saying, bro, bet on Galatasaray. He goes, Galatasaray, every single ref in the league bets on these guys. Like, I don't know how he was telling me this. And he used to add Galatasaray every
every
single week. The only time he didn't put them is when they played Fenerbahce. Every single week he was putting Galatasaray to win. He said, it's a lock. He goes, I've watched some of the decisions that are made for Galatasaray.
Insane.
It doesn't make sense. Somebody has to be betting on them. And then shit, I'm gonna text him.
And then, but now you start seeing even in the NBA, there's players that were betting on like there were
Oh, man, that was actually
they were
brutal.
corroborating with the mob in New York that they were gonna fake injuries and stuff like that. So now I think there's actually a big like epidemic in sports for
sports
gambling players and stuff like that.
Doesn't help that it's on. It's everywhere. I mean.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, there's actually just an epidemic. Like,
Yeah.
a sports gambling epidemic in general.
Yeah.
It's kind of nuts. But that NBA one, like they showed the highlights of the game that Teddy Rozier like actually bet on, and the
It's
turnovers
obvious.
was like I couldn't believe it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Like it was like oh, I couldn't believe
No one thinks it's
that no
happening.
one caught it.
No one thinks it's happening until it happens, and then you go look back and you say,
Yeah.
you know, like the Edmonton Montreal game,
You knew right
the
away.
hockey game. In the moment, you're like, bro, this is just shitty reffing. But
Yeah.
then, like, let's say it would to come out next year, you look back and you would say,
But
yeah, that made sense.
what's crazy is that Terry Rozier makes like 20 million a year in the NBA. He did it for 200 grand.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
How do you risk it? That's what I never understood about these guys. They must have owed so much money
They must have been in
at
debt.
once.
Yeah.
Like it just makes no sense to me. But anyways, all this to say, the guys think Inter deserved the red card. In that. But
it wouldn't have changed
Maratha
much. It
League.
was the 85th minute.
But I think it was
Who
still
scored the
1-1.
final minute goal?
It was an own goal, but like Barella curled it in. Pio kind of got ahead to it, but ended up counting as an own goal.
So we're now how many months into the Kivu reign? 3 or 4? What would you grade?
it's 5.
What would you grade so far?
I'll give it a B for now, and I think that's fair. Mainly because he didn't start well at the beginning of the season, especially Club World Cup was a disaster and just started there. But starting the season off, like he was so. I think there was still a lot of question marks, and then that Juve game, that 4-3 Juve game, like he didn't really manage it well. So there was definitely a lot of heat on him. But then after that Juve game, he ripped off like 7 wins in a row.
Yeah.
And then Champions League, he was dominant in the Champions League. Obviously, the competition wasn't there, but
But no goals conceded is still good.
no goals conceded. Like he did very, very well. And then again, the Napoli game, you end up losing. So it's
And
like
it's against the big teams now.
so, but we
Those are
beat
the question
Roma.
marks.
We beat Roma, which I consider a top team.
Yeah, this year for sure.
So like it's a mixed bag. I'll say B for now because again, like we still have Luis Enrique there, Diouf that still hasn't like really broken in. Like he's not. I feel like those guys haven't really gotten into it yet.
Yeah, it's like the man management still.
Yeah, but he's doing a good job with Pio. Did a good job with Bonny. Like midfield's been good.
He's got the dressing room though.
Yeah,
he looks back.
I think the players are definitely backing him, so I'm okay with it. B or B plus, I'd say, but definitely not an A.
What would you give?
I'd say B plus. He's still in the title
I won't
race.
speak.
Why? You think he should be fired?
No, I don't think he should be fired at all. I just think
So officially better than Tudor.
that
He did outlast him. Yeah.
he's just fucking lucky that he's managing Inter after Inzaghi. That's all I'm saying. Because
I mean,
if he was
if-
managing Juve, if he was Tudor, instead of Tudor it was him, he would be doing even worse than Tudor did.
Guess
But
we'll never know.
I
So you're
think
telling me that Juve job is a guaranteed failure for no matter who takes it.
Well,
That's-
I'm
that's the
thinking
thing.
The Inter
Kivu.
job is a guaranteed
That's what I'm
success.
hearing. Okay, thank you.
I don't know.
It's just
No.
the ship is so fucking steady, and you basically just have to press play.
I completely
I don't know.
disagree.
I don't
After a
think so.
5-0 loss in a final,
It's true, the players' feelings are hurt.
no, but bro, you're walking into an environment where
know how it feels.
But you see, I tried saying it before. They didn't understand.
Well,
Really
it's
got
not
Ferms on that
about
one.
no, it's not about the emotions. Like
It's
like
the
a
environment you come in that like the whole country is looking at you like as like
yeah, and you're supposed
guys
to be the
choke.
favorites this year, like under like Kivu. Kivu is still a favorite,
And he
like
lost
Inter.
the only important game.
I'm gonna go kind of debatable. I'm gonna give him an A-, to be honest. I
don't think that's crazy.
I think this is Inter's title to lose. And saying that at the beginning of the season, it's kind of like Arsenal. For me, Inter are so ahead of the pack for the rest of the league that I actually I would be surprised if anyone other than Inter won.
Crazy how low the expectations
Oh, no,
were
Napoli
for you
is
to give an
definitely
A-.
This year,
When he lost the
this
only two
year,
important games he played
statistically,
this season.
statistically, Inter have actually been better under Kivu than Inzaghi.
It's just because it's a different brand. It's like a
we're
slightly different brand
extremely
of football.
attacking. Like with Kivu, we're extremely attacking. First 20 minutes, it's like we bombard teams.
And the moments like the last minute goal where Bastoni goes and turns to Kivu to celebrate with Kivu, kind of sus celebration, but whatever,
Very
we'll
sus.
allow it.
Let it slide.
But it's moments like that that make you think like, oh, okay, the players are actually really behind them, and like the leaders of the dressing room, Bastoni and stuff like that, are really behind them. And I feel like
that's good.
even moments like him going at Conte and stuff like that, like it also deepens that relationship. So I'm all on the Kivu train. I don't think though that I'm still
There's still
iffy about
uncertainty
him
around
being
it.
a
Yeah,
very
for sure.
world class manager.
No,
he's
like
definitely not.
it's kind of
definitely
it's
not.
kind of like an Arne
Definitely
Slot Klopp situation. Like Klopp managed that team so well and gave him such a good squad that he kind of just had to continue what he's doing. But that doesn't mean that Arne Slot's world class, but it takes someone that understands the environment.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I see the resemblance. It's just I think Kivu like definitely coming from a way lower point. Like the jump, that initial jump between Inzaghi and Kivu was like miles. You know what I mean? Like
When Inzaghi was world class.
perception-wise. So I think he's definitely growing into the job, and I think as time goes on, he'll get into those bigger games and understand like how to manage those games better. So we'll see. I think for me, it's just you have to win the big games.
It's Maratha's league.
It's Maratha league to lose.
Well, we can move on. Today, Milan beat Roma 1-0.
Final game of the day,
We lifted.
finishing it off well for Ferms.
we
1-0.
lifted.
So, same question. What would you grade Allegri so far?
I'm gonna give it an A-, considering like what Milan came from. We had like no outlook, no project, according to many of you guys.
Still don't.
I mean, we're on top of you. So I just feel like he's managed the dressing room well. The players that we brought in have been gelling well. There's actually
But
tactics.
Ricci's fucking slow.
Yeah, that's
There
your
it is.
debate.
There it is.
The tactics have been good.
What's good?
Most of the games,
I don't get it. 1-0.
most of the games we've been dominant, except maybe the Napoli one. I've said this multiple times. Today we should have won against Roma by many more goals. Like we could have scored 3.
Yeah, Roma just had a pen, you know.
Roma could have scored 1. Obviously the pen.
No,
was-
they kind of outplayed you in the first half, though.
Yeah.
The first half they played better,
Yeah.
but again, like Milan in the past year and maybe even before that, in the first half we're always dog shit, and then we kind of grow into the game. I think it's all mentality.
Last year, I'd say you lose this game.
Yes,
100%.
easily. But they're not only this game. We lose the Pisa game. We lose the maybe the Juventus game. We lose the Napoli one. We would have lost. Like all these
Yeah.
games where it's just momentum is against you. Allegri somehow is able to get the team going and keep the mentality.
I hate giving bro. The Dybala fucking missed the pen, bro. What
Yeah,
the fuck did that
but that was Magnon's save.
we dominated that game. Dominated.
Magnon actually played very well.
Yeah.
By the way,
First half not that good, but
well, iffy, but yeah,
he's been
but
good.
he got into it.
Zvilar was amazing, but this again, we should have scored more goals. Unfortunately, we have strikers that can't finish. Leao, thankfully, is back to his form, so he's scoring a bit more and he's assisting.
He assisted on that goal. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he
right?
did.
That-
Oh, it was a crazy run. But the fact that Pavlovic is scoring the goals and maybe not in Kunku and Jimenez was benched this game shows that like we have a striker problem.
I'll give it a B plus.
I'm gonna
B-
go. I'm gonna.
a B or a B plus.
I don't know. Depending, but considering where Milan came from, like that whole
That's the
debacle
only
from
reason why
last
I'm giving it a
season,
B.
I'm gonna give it an A.
I'm gonna give it an A as well.
Nothing higher than an A.
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at. I'm just
A is
like
top.
the Atalanta game. You can correct me, but that was not a game where you guys were good.
No, but
it was
that's
an
a
iffy
tough game that obviously we should have
You're
won.
happy to get a point out of that game.
Exactly, which
The
is not
Pisa
I
good.
game-
think most teams would be happy.
The
to get
Pisa game was
we should have beaten them.
but they were up 2-1. Like even if you guys wanted to win, they were still up 2-1 in the 90th minute. Like you guys got the equalizer. It's not like it was tied and they or like you guys were up a goal. and they
Still,
got the
like
equalizer.
it's a home game. Like we should be beating Pisa.
the Juve Milan game.
We had
That
some
was
good chances.
You guys should have won that game.
Yeah.
Or a tie was or a tie was like
Tie is like, okay, we got a tie. It is what it is.
But like it's not great. And the only other drop points was Cremonese, but whatever. I'll just chalk that up to it was the first game of the season.
It really depends how later on in the season when things kind of get like very close.
This gets
tight,
tiring over time.
It depends.
I could have gotten results.
But again, I think Allegri like at Juve compared to Allegri at Milan is two different scenarios. Like I understand why you get tired because it's like you're playing the same way and you're not winning, whereas like before you were playing the same way and you were winning, so like you kind of tolerate it. But if you're playing exactly the same way but losing those games, I could see why it'd get tiring. But like considering where Milan came from, like any Milan fan will tell you, I will take 1-0 any single day of the fucking week.
That's what I'm saying, because where they came from.
Yeah, where they came from. But I'm expecting
you forget where you were.
Yeah, but I'm expecting maybe not by January, unless it depends what you guys do in January. But I don't think
we're gonna buy. Where they say we're gonna buy a striker and a defender, which is mandatory.
No one said that.
Yeah,
just
like,
Tadic said it.
And I'm gonna be dating Cindy Sweeney by January.
But the thing is that January is kind of known as you're not getting.
You're fixing.
You're fixing, but you're not getting top class, and you have to wait for the summer if you want. Like
we're in Serie A, we're not getting we're not getting. What do you expect? Bro, what do you expect us to get?
Bro, if you get Champions League this season, you could go in and get some top tier players. I'm not saying you're getting the top of the fucking line.
Give me an example of who Milan could recruit.
What do you mean? We got the first season out of Champions. First season we got into Champions League, we end up getting Lukaku, Barella. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true.
So
like,
wait.
This year.
So this summer, who's a realistic target for Milan at striker?
It's gonna be like a Lewandowski out of contract, which
no, not even. That would be crazy if you think that's that's shoot for the stars. I'm saying it's gonna be more like a Jonathan Burkhardt situation, or like maybe if you're lucky, Pinicelli. Like if you're lucky, Panicelli, whatever the fuck.
That guy looks good.
I don't have any names in mind, but what I'm thinking is like once you give him a summer, see what he can do with it. And then I need to see better.
That's a shoot for the stars, aim for the
garbage.
But yeah,
a couple of fixes. I find we're playing well. We have an Inter game coming up soon, so that's the big test.
That's a barometer, right?
That's the barometer.
That's a really test. November
23rd. Live stream.
Mark it on the calendar.
Potentially.
I can't wait for that game.
I'm excited. I think Inter would win
because it's too. Like I want to see Kivu's Inter versus Allegri's Milan.
Who do I support on that game?
Well, you're always glazing Mili, so
he's gonna wear half and half.
Low key, Kivu got me.
You just said you were a Milanista this season. You said
Kivu might.
He has no allegiance, bro. He only glazes Mili FC.
Bro, I have allegiance. Santos and
Flamengo.
Man United and Real Madrid.
Crazy.
And Bayern.
Yeah, you want to add something else?
And
Lazio.
Those are the four.
Babe, it's just you.
Notice.
And Roxanne.
And
her.
Also her.
But you each have a special part in my heart.
Notice how
big heart.
The slices are getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
As soon as Varvar starts supporting Lazio goes into an absolute shithole.
And then as soon as
situation.
Varvar supports Inter with the biggest loss in CL history. As soon as Varvar supports Real Madrid, not a single trophy in a season. Bayern might break the curse. I don't know. We'll see.
So Varvar, you a Juve supporter? What the fuck? All these years?
No. That
you've been low-key.
We're in black and white right now, bro.
Oh, Forza Juve.
Santos mid-table also. Not even almost relegated.
That's about to get relegated.
We shall see.
What was Santos' result?
They tied 2-2.
Were they playing right now?
Flamengo's still bigger.
They were tied. They tied 2-2 against. I don't know what club
Andre
that is.
Santos.
It's blue and red.
Bro, you write Santos, you don't even pop up first. Andre Santos.
Fortaleza 1-1.
2-2.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, focus on that relegation battle, bro.
That's crazy. You're 2 points out of relegation.
Forza Flu.
Vitoria.
It's okay, bro. We're gonna watch Neymar ball, and my life will be cured.
Join us on that one.
But anyway, you guys can join us on our Patreon. We're about to jump on now and do the extended podcast where we're going to be going over the big Champions League fixtures this week. We have Real Madrid versus Liverpool.
My goodness.
And we have on the same day at the same time Juventus versus...
oh my God.
no.
And also at the same time,
Bayern.
Inter versus Kairat Almaty.
No. But Juventus is actually at the same time as those two big games. It's PSG Bayern and Real Liverpool. So we're going to be doing a Champions League preview on there. So if you guys are in the Patreon or if you guys want to join the Patreon, links down below. Make sure to check that out. And anything else you guys want to say?
I think we're good to go.
We'll see you on the live stream.
See you on the live stream.
Champions League live stream.
Tuesday live stream.
Forza Flu.
7:30 p.m.
No, not that one. Champions League.
And
also that one.
Man United going to destroy Tottenham next Saturday.
Brown.
Anyway, see you guys soon.
Grazie, sì, forza,
Ciao.
sì, sempre.
Ciao.
Dai.